Bro, this is how you carry your Super Bowl ring?
From an ashy mother.
Hold on,
Vaseline.
please. Hold on, who is this?
And pomade on his head.
Hold on, Candyland.
Yeah,
please give this man a sponsorship right now because this is the new official Super Bowl ring holder of Prince. So this is these like real diamonds, bro.
Yeah, it's made from Tiffany.
And you put that in this?
It's a long story. Let's not talk about that.
154, we all connected, baby. You already know. I'm talking 154. We bringing Africa around the whole globe. Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like.
Welcome to 154. Today's guest is Nigerian American Super Bowl champion, former All-American, and a proud inductee into the National High School Hall of Fame. But his legacy doesn't stop at football. He's turned his platform into purpose as a children's influencer while showing up every day as a devoted father, husband, brother, and son. Always leading with humility, heart, and a smile that never leaves his face. Please help me welcome our brother, Prince Amukamara! Hey! One take, baby! One take! What you talking about?
Oh,
Prince is here from Africa.
yeah, you sound like Eddie Murphy.
He played Super Bowl, Super Bowl champ, football. It's my man.
That is who
There's Prince right there.
Man, look, we knew the Prince was coming, so we wanted to make sure we actually set the wine out already. We have the palm wine. We set it out. So we want to just give a toast to you, man.
Yeah, let's get
have
toast.
a little- Have a little toast, man. Good times here, a little toast
Why
here.
is my cup bigger?
What?
Because you're a prince, man.
I feel like
You're a prince. Of
We
course
are
we're
your
gonna give you a big
peasants.
cup.
My bad.
I must drink more than you.
Then when you drink, you gotta go.
Oh, man, let's get right into it, man.
Yeah.
Give us the full name. We've always known you, obviously.
Yeah.
Everyone knows you as Prince. But what's your full Nigerian name? Government. Give it to us.
And the accent too?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So it's Prince Kelechi Amukamara.
Hey.
Akumara.
Amu.
He's
Amu.
Igbo.
Yeah, Amu. Yeah, I am
Amu.
Igbo.
I'm
I'm Igbo.
See, he
My
didn't get
Igbo
it.
brother.
Igbos.
Yeah.
We threw him off.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
That's
so
that
funny.
Yoruba stuff.
It's funny. People would just get lazy, almost like you did. The K is in the middle, but
Yeah.
you brought the K to the second letter. But people would just, they'll just say this. I've been called like Prince Amukamara Matata. Like, people would just say,
So you've heard it all.
I've heard it all.
So hold on. So then that means the broadcasters have been saying your name wrong the entire time.
I always say it's tomato, because then it's like Amukamara, but my parents say Amukamara. Yeah.
Amukamara.
So you're Prince Amukamara.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why wouldn't you tell?
when I was watching
the
the Giants, I'm a Giants fan, so they'd be like, that's a good shot by Prince Amukamara. And I'm going to tell you, this guy is becoming a prominent player, Amukamara. And Ukamakara is so fantastic. Let's just call him Prince, for Christ's sake. Why can't you have a Jackson? For Christ's sake?
Oh wow! This is the very first time I didn't even.
I didn't even know that, too. I was at Amukamara.
But you know what ends up happening though? You get so used to it because I know, like there's Baja Biamila and then Baja Biamila. Like you're not going to hold everybody to it. Like you got to say it like this.
Yeah.
So you just get so used to it. So when I get go home or whatever, and they're like, that's not how you say your last name. Oh, shit, you got to switch it on and off.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No,
do your parents get irritated when they hear people saying it the wrong way?
No, I mean, they're just proud of me, and they're just proud my name's getting, or their name is getting called, so they're good, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so Prince, that's a hell of a name. I only know one Prince, and that's the singer, and then there are all the other princes.
Right.
Are you really a prince? If you're a prince, I'll marry you.
Right?
That's a Coming to America reference.
It is.
Right on.
You don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah, I've heard that line a lot.
Are you really a prince?
He's being sarcastic.
No, I have heard it.
He was like, heard it a lot there, B. Jamila.
Did your wife say that to you? Like, if
Doing
you're
it a
really a
little too
prince,
often.
I'll marry you.
Yo, Prince is slick. He's slick. He goes,
But-
yeah, I've heard that a lot.
With the interview.
And you thought you had something.
I thought it was. I thought
But
it was
he's
good.
so sneaky.
Oh, come on, man. No, but for real, yeah, I am. But you know how it is. You guys know how it is.
Of course.
In Nigeria, like, dad's a chief, born into a royal family. So then the first son gets a title as a prince, but that's actually my name. My dad, on his birth certificate, it's Prince, then his American name, then his Nigerian name, and then last name. So my dad's title is on his birth certificate. So my dad's a prince too and stuff.
So was it Prince, Tyrone?
Definitely not Tyrone.
You said American name. Prince Tyrone.
It's American. When I say American name, but you know how they name stuff like that has meaning. Yeah, exactly.
Godfrey's my
or
Christian
blessing
name.
or something like that.
Yeah, Godfrey's my Christian name, and then I'm Undubisi.
It's
Undubisi.
Undubisi.
Yeah.
What does that mean? It probably means God.
Health is most
exactly.
important. It's a whole paragraph.
Exactly.
Health is the most important thing. You have to make sure that you really just that means, and then also comma. You have to. And then, and forget your God. Remember, your God is very important. So you can, I can't put that on a text.
Exactly. No,
That's why you hear the same thing, Yoruba, Oluwa. So I'm Oluwa Kemi. So it's the same thing, God pampers me. God,
exactly. So mine is thank God. Yeah. And the reason why mine is thank God is because my mom was trying so hard to have a boy. And so, in Nigerian culture, like if you have a boy, then that's everything. It carries the family name. Yeah. And so when my mom finally had me after a couple of miscarriages, it was, okay, thank God. Like I guess I kind of brought her value. Yeah. Like she's able to have a boy. So that's why she named me that.
Yeah, where do you fall in the birth order?
So it goes my older sister, Princess, then me, Prince, only boy, then Precious, Promise, Peace, and Passionate.
Hey, Precious, Promise. I have a Precious, my niece, Precious.
Gotcha.
On Alaja.
So when did you really first understand? Because I'm sure when you were younger, people probably say, "Oh, Prince," Right. When did you really understand, like, that there's real Nigerian history and root to me being named Prince?
Yeah, my parents taught us that from a young age, and so what they told us that when we were young, they brought us to Nigeria when we were young, so people in Nigeria, in our village, kind of treated us different. I think, number one, because we got to go to America, so they saw us in a different light, but then also because we do come from a royal family and everyone in our village respects that. But I grew up different. Like, I tell everybody this, and I hope this is the right way to say it, but ethnic-wise, like or race-wise, I don't know, whatever. I'm black color-wise, but from a culture standpoint, like I'm Nigerian. Yeah. So I remember my friends their parents are listening to like Langston Hughes, like all these jazz and blues, but my parents are doom, 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 like we're listening to drums and trumpets and flutes and stuff like that. So there was stuff I couldn't relate to and stuff like that. And I realized like, oh shoot, like I'm culturally black, and my parents would say stuff in Igbo, and they would call stuff different names, and I would try to ask my boys for it. Like, yo, what are you saying? That's not English. And stuff. I'm trying to
like, hey man, can I borrow your trousers?
Yeah.
Like,
trousers. Give me your trousers.
Like palmette. Do you know what palmette? Palmette is like, I think it's like a
hair cream.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Pomade.
Yeah, pomade. I know, but what I'm saying is they're
trying to get the waves.
They're using they're not calling.
Oh, you're doing the pronunciation.
Yeah, the pronunciation, and they're using like London. That's like I think that's like an English, or is that? Hold on. What is pomade? What is that?
Pomade?
Yeah,
that's wave pomade. That's that's
all. Oh, I didn't know that.
It's in the little cans. You're trying to get waves.
Pomade. Yeah.
Pomade.
Or stuff like you be out.
You mean like biro and the boot?
Or like broccoli, like that's
broccoli. Oh no, aluminium. Aluminium is the worst.
What's aluminium?
It's aluminum. Give me the aluminium foil. The aluminium foil. I'm reading like this. Where's?
I don't see that. It's not. It's that.
Right.
Aluminium.
Oh man.
Or like, hey, do you guys have farina and in a goose? It's like.
Farina.
Yeah, that's
my mother made
AKA creamery. That's all. It's
like cream wheat, but hard.
It's creamery. My dad used to buy 100-pound bags of the farina. Yeah,
my mother. And there was a white boy on the front of it. It was
no. My dad
was a white dude like that.
No,
there's a white kid on the farina box.
Hold on, you were only child? No, you're not.
No, my sister, my brother.
Your sister. Okay.
But farina had a white kid like. And then my mother's was like, this eating African, this is a white kid going, it's good for fufu.
Oh my goodness.
It's great for fufu.
Right.
Okay, so the whole royalty thing, right? Like, you follow the English royals and whatever. Right. So did like you and Princess fight for like who will take over the throne? Like
no,
was there a little bit like, yo, you were born before me, but then like, do you think about like, yo, one day do I get a chance? Because there are a lot of people out there who may not understand it. Like, do you wait to be king, or do you gotta wait for like like King Charles had to wait for all the time till like he 80 before, you know what I mean? Like,
I cannot wait to be king. Or that like it?
Hey. Yeah.
Everybody look left. Everybody look
Man,
left.
y'all about to sing.
Hold on, no.
You got kids. Y'all know all the little songs. I ain't got no children.
My parents told me everything goes to the son anyway. And since I'm the only son, like, I'm gonna get everything. Yeah.
I'm getting everything anyway. So
yeah.
It's like.
So, let's get into family life. So you're one of six.
Right.
5 sisters. How was that growing up? I'm 6 of 7, and there was 6 boys, 1 girl in my family. What was it like growing up with all girls in the house?
I always say it was an easy life.
It was an easy life.
Only because like my mom made sure the girls did everything. And so like every chore. And so I was really just chilling. I was really just chilling.
That's
like,
awesome.
Really, parents didn't bother me. Me and my sister, I mean, we would like cat fight. I'd get in fights with them, but nothing crazy. But it was super chill, super easy. Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot different than the way I grew up. I had way too many chores. We had to cook. I had to rotate on cooking. We had to clean up, take out the trash, mow the lawn. Do you even know how to mow the lawn?
Come on.
Wow. Like I had to like with this one right here.
What about
and then we you do this and you mow the lawn. And then my favorite was to do like the edges on the grass. And then you let the you let the blade hit the cement so you can see sparks.
Yo, wait a minute. First of all, the punishment thing about your dad, and then this stuff, he got you doing some real dictatorship.
I'm sure you got discipline.
You grew up a little. That's bougie. You had a lawn. I didn't even have a lawn. I had concrete in my. It was like.
Where'd you grow up?
I didn't grow up as.
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in L.A.
Where'd you grow up?
In Arizona.
In Arizona. Oh, it's a desert, so he didn't have no grass to cut. No way.
Take every cactus before I come back from work.
I don't want to see any meat.
At 5 o'clock. Take the cactus. You understand? And you take the juice out of the cactus, put it in the refrigerator.
And if it is not removed, I will flog you. I will flog you. I will flog you.
The flogging, I had to look up flogging when I said
flog. Yeah.
I heard spank. Yeah. Flog. Oh, a British word.
My parents actually never. My parents actually never used flogging. There was always, I will whip your butt. That's what my dad would do. I will whip your butt.
Whip your butt.
I will whip your butt.
Man, flogging was tight. I will flog everybody. Flog?
So let's talk about the punishment. Did you get the whippings?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think, when was it? So my dad's like 5'4", so I think he stopped when I got taller than him.
Yeah,
Then it's like, yeah.
Did you really go?
No, I didn't do that.
I bet you didn't do that. I bet you didn't.
No, you never did that. We never did.
I didn't do that, but. Yes, I think I got whoopings until I got into high school, and then that was that.
Do you remember your last whooping and why you got a whooping?
Well, so I got I'm not trying to show off mine, but I got a scar from this because you don't know when you try to run from whooping, sometimes you'll get like, damn it, you'll get hurt doing that. So I was in the closet and running from my dad. So me and my sister, we'll do dumb stuff like this. My dad would be downstairs trying to watch the news. Like just watching
every African.
Give me the remote! Hey, where's the remote? So he's watching this news. So we're just up there being childish. We're banging on the door. Wait. He said, if I come upstairs, I will flog all of you. And then he runs upstairs. Boom, we'll close the door. And then, because he's not gonna want to break his own door. Yeah. So anyway, so one time he came up, couldn't close the door. I ran in the closet. And then I scraped myself on one of the hangers, and he didn't care about that. He still got me. Then not only that, I would think that, okay, I'm gonna come home later. He's gonna sleep and forget about it. Nope. Yeah, you'll either wake up in the beating, or you think everything is good. The worst one is in the shower. Yeah. Getting whooped in the shower. Getting whooped naked and wet.
That's disgusting.
Did your dad? Because I was telling him about this. My dad would tell me to go wash my hands. with soap and get your hands all nice and soft so you can get nice and tender for whipping.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is.
Tell them the other stuff.
Okay. Did you have to do up downs like where you have to do it in just squats? Like
No,
squats?
not that. But my mom made us kneel down and then keep our hands up like.
Okay. Yes.
Hands up.
Now, but did they put rice on the floor for you to kneel down?
I said, no, that's the sick.
Yeah, no, they did.
Rice on the knees. Then tell them about the butt naked with the pins.
Hold on, what's the rice on the knees?
When you get in trouble, you just take the rice and you put it on there, and then you have to go like this. And
This
you just
is sickening.
sit in the corner and you go like this.
Yeah, we did that. We didn't do no rice.
You're with the rice and your knees are hurting. And you're like,
And I said my father never wasted
it's all up in
rice.
your skin. You
I
know
didn't
what I mean?
know that.
My father wouldn't waste no damn rice. We eat that.
That's why I said he has a lawn, he has rice, he do it.
But his father made him do some.
Man, hey, look, put it like this. Man, my dad made all of us men. Like, it was like,
wow.
Yeah, a lot of respect for my father.
No doubt.
Do you remember your last whooping?
Oh, I remember. Oh man, I remember my father stopped because one day he just like, oh, you don't do it, and you should be smarter than you know. You don't, you know. He just knew when to stop.
Yeah.
I think he knew because I was like, nah, I knocked you out, dog. Now I'm big now, sir. You don't want this. You don't want none of this right now.
I say that.
I'll just get out and
Oh, yeah,
you're right. You're right. It was in my mind.
You're right,
No,
right.
but I never thought that way. But no, he just stopped spanking. He was just like, the punishments were worse. So grounding. Oh, I'll be like, hit me.
I actually only thought that was like a white person thing.
No.
I actually never, my dad would never, he wouldn't even know what grounding is.
And we're not talking about grounding where you go barefoot and go in the grass and you're grounding.
No,
with-
no, it's like
we're talking about grounding.
you can't go to
shake
parties.
hands.
Yeah, you don't even, like, there was no. I remember my last
Grounded.
meeting was in the 11th grade, and I thought, like, I'm taller than my dad now, like
Right.
6'4", my dad's 6'3", good, right? And then somebody got shot in the neighborhood, and I remember it was after practice, I came home, you see all the cops and whatever, and I'm nosy, I want to see what's going on. So it's like 2 blocks down, and I'm looking, and then all of a sudden, it's just a commotion, everybody's up there, seeing the person on the ground and everything, and my dad is walking, I'm like, oh shoot, because my dad had very strict rules. When you come home from school, you go in the house and you do not come out, trying to keep us protected. But I'm like, I can handle it, he's still at work. I see him walking. I'm like, God.
He saw
man, what I'm
he
doing.
see-
I'm
Yeah, he saw
6'4".
me, 6'4".
No, he didn't see me.
Black.
Man, I dropped down to my knees.
Yeah, he
like
didn't
this.
see him yet.
No, he didn't see it. It's at nighttime. I dropped down to my knees, and I'm like, okay, he's not gonna see me. And my dad walked right to where I was and just backed up against me, and then I stumbled and looked. What is this? Get your butt! Just
everybody?
in front of the cops.
Oh, wow.
I mean, just knocking me all up. I get to the house. I got my last whooping. My dad just picked up the first thing, which was a broomstick.
That's what they
and I
do.
was, picked the
always
broomstick,
find whatever,
and I was,
yeah, whatever.
I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there.
Damn, you
and that was-
crying like
Right,
that.
yeah, at 16,
So
17?
my dad was 6'3", like 300 pounds. Like he was like thick.
That's a big.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was. Oh
And
man,
you big ass crying.
Hey, bud.
No.
No, I wanted to say this. I wouldn't know. Actually, I think I started saying, I was like, but Dad, you were right there. Shut up your mouth. And you came to go see who got shot too.
Am I your mate?
Am I your mate?
Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Is that how you talk? I'm not your mate.
Right.
Oh my
But
goodness.
it's facts though.
think- you
I
think
look
you're
at that and I go, good, because when I see kids talking to their parents equally, I go, now I see what my father
Right,
meant.
100%.
He's not. You're not his
Right,
mate.
no, I'm
We're
not.
not friends, but
Oh my goodness.
we're not buddies.
Did your parents teach you Igbo?
Not teachers, but we just learn from them talking it. So yeah.
So you know it thoroughly. Good. All right. Don't try to argue.
Right.
I stink, you stink. Yeah.
I can pick up, like if I go to Nigeria and I start hearing it being spoken a little bit, it'll start coming, and then I'll be like, okay.
Yeah, and then-
I always say, a language when if someone drops you somewhere, you can kind of talk your way or find your way back.
right.
I can do it.
God, it's English in Nigeria.
Pigeon English.
Pigeon English. Yeah,
broken
that's
English,
yeah. I got you.
With a name like Prince, you probably was smooth with the girls when you were growing up, weren't you? Be honest. Did you have lines? Because if you're saying you were Prince, I know, because you were born after Coming to America
was,
came out.
yes, I
So
was.
that probably lend itself to
It did.
you some great
I mean, the
opportunities.
jokes-
And what kind of lies did you tell? What kind of lies did you
was no
tell
lies.
about your royalty?
The thing with women or girls when
At
I
the
was
time?
younger stuff, yes, it was just like I wasn't the most handsome. Not saying I am now. I think I'm a lot handsomer than I was back then, but I wasn't the most handsome. And like I was like dusty, dirty, ashy. Didn't brush my hair. Like didn't dress. Yeah, dude.
That's what Nigerians
I grew up around a lot of Latinos, so they had like this comb you put in the middle, and you would just like slick it back. I was going against the grain with that
Mexican, you
comb.
were Mexican?
Yeah.
No, you were.
Hey, I have something you should do for your hair. Give it to Chocolate. No problem, man. Your cabello is gonna be perfect. Don't worry.
I was rocking like lowrider shirts and stuff like that. So it was different.
Son,
but then
this is insane.
Go ahead.
But then, like, I always got made fun of. Like,
Shut up.
they called me like camel lips, like
of course. The lips thing. Now everybody got them.
Yeah, no, hey, facts, right? Right. So
No, I always liked your name.
like,
No, let me ask you. I gotta just ask you. Did you pay for those, or are those your real?
man, this is God given.
Those are, okay. I mean, because
I know. He's just trying to get me back because I asked him if he got Botox. That's why he's trying to
Yo,
get me
he don't
back.
forget nothing.
Yeah, so
He
he's
be
trying to
waiting.
get
He
me
be
back.
like, yeah.
Oh,
Did you pay for your lips?
This takes me back to the locker room. I missed this.
So what I'm trying to say is I used to get roasted a lot, and so what would win me was my personality. So I learned how to be funny, which is I feel like
No
that's
doubt.
your forte. Looks is, but
Whoa.
I'm kidding.
I never suffered
He's looking at his 9 o'clock. What's funny?
Never suffered from that.
Oh my goodness.
Check out the jawline.
Oh my goodness.
Amukamara.
Oh my
Let me
goodness.
tell you.
We ain't gonna make it to the end of this podcast.
Listen to Amukamara. I'll tell you.
This is officially.
Amukamara.
No, but I'm saying, so personality helped me. So there wasn't I didn't have to say anything. I think Prince was a great name.
Yeah.
And what I would use was, I would say my middle name is Charming.
Oh.
See, now, you guys got it.
like that.
So, and then when I went to college, like you said, not a lot of people named Prince. I went to Nebraska. I was one of the best players there. And so Prince, I mean, that was like, it was like, boom.
Yeah.
Prince was like playing the football card unintentionally.
Yeah.
Like, hi, my name is Prince. Oh, shoot,
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah.
No.
Yeah, there's not too many other princes that were around, right?
There isn't.
Your sisters, you talked about having 5 sisters.
Yeah.
You've got Princess, Precious, Promise, Peace, Passionate. You guys are all pretty athletic. Right. You've got a sister that's a baller that can hoop. Whoa. I done seen her.
No, she can go. Hey, listen, before you ask, just know I'm going to answer the question like for real. Like,
honestly,
I'm not.
okay,
go.
Who's the best athlete in the house?
Me, 100%.
Okay.
Me 100% just because, like, come on, man.
We're not talking about the most popular sport. Obviously, you played in the most popular sport.
I'm talking about
here in the
versatile.
States.
I'm just talking about versatile. Like, when you say who's the better athlete, like, what are you talking about? Running, jumping? Like, what do we can do any sport?
All of it.
Yeah.
All of it.
Come on, man. Come on.
Dang.
Hey.
Okay.
But I'm not taking anything away from her. Like, we'll do like shootouts and like
We can shoot out like hoop.
yeah, just hoops from like
can't hoop, though.
NBA
You're a
3.
football player.
I can hoop. But just like from like NBA 3 or whatever, and yeah, she's gonna whip me. I mean, that's what she does.
Okay.
But running, like, I'm 36. She's 32, I think. Like, I'm still active. She's not getting me. Running, jumping, like anything, she's not getting me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you guys were to play 1-on-1 in basketball, who would
Come on,
win?
man. She knows.
She
She
would win.
No, she's not winning. Come on. No, she's not winning.
Okay.
That's not a disrespect to her.
Okay.
It's just that, like, come on.
You him.
Come on.
You him is what you're saying. Okay. And these are the same sisters that took care of you when you were growing up.
Yeah, they did.
Were you really that spoiled? Like, how was that growing up like that? Like, I couldn't even imagine.
It was, I mean, I didn't have to worry about nothing. Just like take care of school.
Who did
and then
your
play
homework?
sports. Come on, me, man. Me. And what, okay, in high school, grade school, college, where were we at? What were we talking about?
From primary school all the way to secondary.
Oh, it was me. They didn't do that. I enjoyed school.
Okay.
And that's why when I got drafted and made it to the league, I gave them each $1 million. And so.
Man. Wow.
Hey, we gotta talk about that though, because Nigerian parents.
Oh yeah, that's
love
coming up.
them, but
It's a real conversation.
Yeah.
So, because I read because your sisters took care of you so well that when you got to college, your roommates were like, "Yo, bro, we're not your servants."
It was. Oh my gosh, it was bad.
You would have them like just clean up for you and do stuff like that.
And so that's the best thing. Like, even though they did take care of me, I was enabled that I didn't know about it. So when I did go to college, like laundry, cleaning up after myself, putting a toilet, all these little stuff that I didn't even know about. Yeah, my roommates got on me.
Putting the toilet, you mean flushing it?
Flushing it or putting it down.
Flushing it. Do I gotta flush this?
No, it would just like, I would just go about my business. Yeah.
I take a dump.
Oh, you were on some real, you were on some real Prince syndrome.
You are a real like, I got to flush this?
Right. Jeffrey?
Oh man, who was your first roommate that really called you out?
Dude, these three was Austin Jones and Marcus Mendoza and this guy named Kyler Reed, all in Nebraska. Dude, and that's what he said. Like, we're not your servants. Exactly what he said.
Yeah. Your parents came to this country. You remember when they came to this country?
Yeah, in the 80s. My dad actually served this country, was in the Army, and he always.
You rarely hear that. Nigerian service.
But this is what happened. So you know how Nigerians, they go either to Atlanta, Houston, or New York, New Jersey. My dad was in New York, New Jersey first, driving taxis. And he told us so many stories that someone will hold him up and he would not, he don't care. I will lock the door, then you'll not get, kill me. You must kill me. Like, my dad was so crazy. And then so he was walking one day, he sees an army search, like from the reserve or whatever. And he said that person promised him everything. My mom is still in Nigeria. And he wants to bring her over, and he said, that they promised that, like, you'll be able to bring her over and stuff like that, just like come and enlist and stuff. And then he said, as soon as I get in, he was, yes sir, no sir. Like it was. He said they switched up on him, and he said that they called him Alphabet instead of Amukamara, just because there was so many. His last name was so long. They called him Alphabet, and then he finally got out. And then after 4 years. And then brought my mom, and then
what was the inspiration for your dad? Like, why did he come?
Oh, 100% for a better life. Everyone knows, and it's so hard to come here, especially back then from Nigeria. You actually had to win a lottery, so they had to like pick your name from somewhere. And then when he got here, I don't know if it was him, but you hear the stories like other Nigerians, like they marry like a white, like they married someone just to get while they're here. I don't know why it is, but
let me get a snow bunny right quick, and then hop off out. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but he didn't do that. But he just wanted a better life, which I mean, he calls America a land of opportunity. And so that's why, and that's how it was portrayed in Nigeria. So then when he got here, that's what it was. And he's for sure thankful.
Yeah, my father, he drove. It was always cool. I mean, I guess that was it then, right? Like, my father drove taxis well. Then he had a bus. Yeah. He did ice cream. He was an ice cream truck.
Ice cream, dude.
Yeah, he did ice cream. And then went into starting his own business as a plumber. He worked for a company and then said, I can just do this on my own. And then, started doing that. And that's what he did to raise all of us as a plumber. What about your mom? What was that relationship like? And when she came to this country, what did she start doing?
My mom was a caregiver, so like worked in a group home, worked in a hospital, and just like assisted the elderly.
Yeah.
Selfless.
Yeah. Is it true that your mom, she was a police officer back home?
Police officer and ran track, was in the Olympic trials.
Your mom was a police. That's just
well, she calls it. She was in the police force.
Yeah.
The police force.
Freeze! Don't move.
And
don't move. I will just shoot you in your nyash.
In your nyash.
I will shoot you in your nyash. You're arrested. I saw you with the crime.
And nobody could get away from your mom because your mom had wheels.
Yes.
So your athleticism and your guys, your family came from your mom's side or your dad's side?
I say my mom's side.
Because your mom she had the opportunity to go to the Olympics.
100%. Yeah. And she's like 5'7", 5'8". My dad's 5'3".
Your dad got Mac.
Yeah. No. Exactly. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Don't care how big you think you are. Your dad back there, he was like, come this way, the big one. I want the big one. This one. I'm telling you, the big one.
Why am I actually I'm actually envisioning like this is what your father did.
That's what I was doing. It's true. He's like the big one.
That's how it was.
Oh, wow.
And he had chinch in his hand. The big one.
Have you ever tried to race your mom? Because your mom was racing the 100 meters, 200 meters?
Yeah, nah. By the time she was I never tried to race.
Yeah. In her prime, your prime, who wins?
Come on, man. He always says,
That's the what type of answer do you
Mom
want?
had the opportunity to run in the Olympics.
Understand that.
What are you talking about?
Do you know what a fast time is for a women's 100 or like a
12 seconds.
It doesn't matter. I can't beat Allison Felix.
Yeah, but you're different. You're a little almost.
well, you're not going to beat nobody.
What?
Yeah,
I'll beat you? What are you talking about?
We was talking about that podcast thing. You better address all of them. If it was podcast versus podcast, are you beating any of them in sports or anything? See, the reason why he's thinking, because of you. The liability. He doesn't know what you're gonna bring to the table.
I don't know what
we know his background. We don't know you. You over here eating chim. Talking chin. Hey, no. I'm calling you a chimp. You're eating chips. He's trying to play it off.
All right. So your athleticism, we talked about, maybe you got it from your mom, maybe you got it from your dad, you don't know. But how involved was your mom and your dad in you guys' sports? Because it's not very typical for Nigerian parents to be very supportive of their kids in sports. It's just like, this is just for play. You guys just do this for play.
100%. So growing up in a Nigerian household, you're either going to be a lawyer, a doctor, or a teacher, or even an engineer.
Engineer.
So like my parents, when I was playing like football and stuff, what is this? You guys are clashing heads with each other in metal. You are trying to boom. How did they say? How you trying to kill someone? You're trying to boom Madu. Like, are you trying to kill? Are you trying to kill somebody and stuff like that? Yeah, you guys are just clashing. And then my mom couldn't go to the games. Like she couldn't watch it.
Oh, she would have ran out there.
Yeah, she could not watch it. My dad didn't really get it. And then when I started to pick up some headway, Pop Warner High School was like, oh, hold on, this like our son might really like we might have something here. And then they started to be they were always supportive, meaning go do whatever like.
But it was just for play, right?
Yeah,
it wasn't like this was going to.
Where's your books? Are you reading your books?
Yeah.
Your books.
Yeah.
You're busy clashing. Busy clashing.
So they of course cared about education first, but when I started to again rise in sports, it was like, okay.
Was it a shocker for your parents when you had scholarship opportunities? Right? Because I know from my parents, like when my brother, when he was the first, it was like, oh, this is a real thing.
Right.
He made it easy for me because at first they just thought like, as my dad would always say, oh, this athletic things, right?
Yeah.
It was just like, but then he's like, oh, wait, y'all paying for college? Yeah. Like, oh yeah, like, this is serious.
That's
you better go, so I got the back end of the support, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah.
No, that's exactly how it was. And I was I was the first one. And so when they seen that, that's when it became more supportive. And then my dad learned about, I think the first Nigerian dude was the Nigerian Nightmare.
Christian Okoye.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
the Chiefs.
And then so they started to become more supportive after that.
Yeah, you were talking about growing up, and you like a little crusty. I know I saw this video, it was like, I think you're a little ashy, and they said, here's some lotion. Growing up in a Nigerian household, there wasn't a lot of lotion.
Really?
So was it lotion or Vaseline for you?
Wait.
Yeah, it was.
Where'd you grow up?
It was.
Where'd you grow up on? What side did you grow up? Lotion side or Vaseline side?
I think it was both. We definitely had petroleum jelly. Literally,
petroleum jelly. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's
petroleum
jelly. That's what it said. Yeah.
That's what it said. Yeah. So I was putting that on my hair.
Whoa.
Thinking that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Putting that on my face.
On your face,
clogging all the pores.
That's what I'm saying. Thinking that's Murray's or whatever. Trying to
trying to get the waves.
Trying to get the waves.
Did you do Vaseline and put so much Vaseline that you thought you were going to get waves?
And the Mexicans are like, yeah, keep going.
Keep going. And
Look at chocolate. Yo, put this with your finger in the Vaseline and the petrol. Yo, look at this guy. Estúpido.
Yeah, but then we had the thick lotion like Nivea. Like there's this thick, it was like a thick lotion.
Oh, so you guys grew up rich.
Excedrin.
That's the rich
all that.
lotion. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, that's rich.
Excedrin.
My
all
mother
that.
would sometimes mix the intensive care and the petroleum jelly.
Yes, yeah.
It's awesome.
You know the craziest thing? My dad would, though I went to my dad's bathroom. I saw a butter knife and I saw hydrogen peroxide. And then one time, I'm like, what is it? I said, these things are just here on action or whatever. The next day, he's scraping his tongue with the butter knife.
Yo.
And then he gargles the hydrogen peroxide.
What?
And then when he's sick, the Vicks. He puts the Vicks on the back of his.
On the back of his throat?
Please tell the viewers, like, don't.
Don't ever do that. Put a disclaimer. Hold on, we're gonna write a disclaimer right here. Disclaimer right here. Please do not use Vic orally. It is not meant for that.
They never.
No. But my father would always emphasize you need to brush your tongue.
Yeah,
it was like
well, brushing your tongue is part of dentistry anyway. But my thing
but not
is,
scraping it with a knife.
Your father scraping it
With a butter knife, though. It's a butter knife.
I don't give a damn.
Oh,
and
my
then
bad.
taking a Vicks and throwing it in the back of his throat. It says, "Don't eat it." He's like, "What do you mean don't eat it?" That's what American people. I would go.
That's if it was like real sick.
You have to apply it to the throat directly. This is wasting time out here. This is where the problem is. Why don't you use it? Put it in the back and go to sleep. And
Go to sleep.
And then I was like,
Hi, I'm Akbar Bajabir Miller from 154, and this is a disclaimer. Please do not use Vicks orally. It is not meant for that. It is intended for external use only. Thank you very much. Now, back to the program.
What did Trump say? It was like when Trump said, "You should drink bleach." I think you should.
No, inject. He said you should inject bleach.
You can inject it.
To get
Do
rid
all
of
kinds
COVID.
of injections. You should be able to do
Yeah,
it.
no.
I tell you what, it's wrong in my head. It's like Prince Amukamara. That's a great name. I love it. Prince, he's a prince. I don't see a throne. I don't see a throne.
When you were talking about hydrogen peroxide, I thought you were going to go somewhere else because
I was like, what? I thought you were going to.
No, because I had a different hydrogen peroxide experience growing up. So my father didn't buy us toothpaste often.
What kind of dad?
No, I'm gonna tell you. And a lot of people think like, oh, you must have gone to a dentist. I didn't go to the dentist. As God is my witness, I never went to a dentist until I went to San Diego State. I never ever stepped foot in a dentist.
You got braces?
But I would brush. No braces. What? No braces. So I would use baking soda and hydrogen peroxide.
That's right.
To brush my teeth.
That's right.
Yeah, so I would just put hydrogen peroxide
And that's right, though.
And I always thought like, oh, the American kids got toothpaste. And I remember when somebody brought me some AIM toothpaste. I don't even know.
AIM.
Dude, the blue. It's a blue thing.
Blue, yeah, the AIM. Yeah, I still remember.
AIM was one of the weaker
That was like the first time. My dad bought toothpaste every now and again, but the majority of the time he was here's baking soda. It was almost.
But that was actually
toothpaste
correct.
is like a treat. Like toothpaste
was a treat.
It was like a treat. Oh, we got toothpaste.
Did he distribute it to each of you? Okay, one for you.
No.
One for you. Okay,
It just
next
wasn't an
week.
occasional thing. It was so, but I grew up the majority of the time using hydrogen peroxide and
No, that's
baking
cool.
soda.
But we had
And that's how I
both
think.
choices. But the fact that you like no toothpaste.
No piece of it. Toothpaste is wild.
Okay.
Look at my teeth.
No toothpaste for 1 month. You want to play games? Okay. You will be brushing your teeth with vinegar.
Oh man.
I didn't know that you had it like that. I thought it was just normal for us to
People
have
always
it.
ask, how'd you get your teeth white? I was like, baking soda and hydrogen peroxide.
That's good.
Like, that's what I did. Yeah,
Very proper.
Did you guys also? Did your moms do this? So I'm gonna run through this quick. I was breastfed until I was, I think, 5 or 6.
Yo, man, son.
Years old.
Yo, man, what is going on here, man? Breastfed?
No, please. Complete. No, I need. He's probably going somewhere with this.
Let's hear this.
But I was just saying, like, how I grew up. Like, my mom, like, babied me. So I was breastfed till like 5 or 6. What? But did your mom, I would see my mom take care of my sisters. Their nose was clogged. My mom would,
yes. Oh, yeah.
People think that's crazy.
Before you did all those other things, and spit it out.
Okay, good. That's gangster.
So you guys did that.
It's not.
You did that, but you weren't breastfed till.
No, hell no. What are you following your mother walking?
I will tell you,
Baby.
I got jelly as a husband when my wife was breastfeeding.
Wait, what?
She breastfed both of our kids for a very long time, but our oldest one, the twins, she breastfed for like 13 months. I was like, we got to put it into this. Like,
what?
No, I didn't know better
than.
than.
Or because what were you?
Because they were taking up all the time. They were messing up the action.
Words, my God. It was messing it all.
No, not the. No. I'm just saying, like, she was constantly breastfeeding. I'm like, dang, like. there's no time for her and I.
You wait 5
5
years old. You went.
So it means that there's a gap between you and your sibling. You like,
Yo, man, that's
5 years till the
that's
next
sexual
one.
harassment.
We was all no.
That's sexual harassment at 5.
No, that's
Your mom.
That's why I got the full. That's why I got the full, like the full strength. That's got
No.
Your mom was making sure that you're like I'm gonna make sure this boy grows.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
because it is good. It is.
But
it is
5 years old.
No, it's very much a Western thing to do the weaning off at like 6 months and whatever.
Right.
No, it's there's nothing wrong with breastfeeding. I mean, 5 might be a little excessive.
Maybe
I mean, I've heard of a year, and I think I've heard 2 years. 5 years. It's like
thinking 5 years.
You standing up. You standing up breastfeeding.
You're sucking like. Where you going, Mom? Hold on. Let me put on my pants.
Yeah, you standing up breastfeeding.
Yo, what the hell?
Then you got now I'm thinking, was it 5?
Yeah,
I
it's
sworn it was.
ridiculous, man.
I'm gonna double check with my sisters.
Yeah.
Getting breastfed at 5?
Well, as I think about it,
I hope
she told me it was something crazy though. 'Cause I didn't believe
that's
it.
how you made it to the NFL.
Man.
Who needed protein powder?
That is insane. Like a grown baby. You a big old baby.
All right, let's talk about this viral picture that went around everywhere. It's actually pinned on your ex.
Uh-oh.
You're taking a picture with 2 of the most, I guess you would call them most prolific quarterbacks in the NFL.
Man.
Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre.
Yeah.
You've got 2 of the iconic quarterbacks from the Green Bay Packers, and you're right in the middle. But it went viral because people could barely see you.
Barely.
Why did you post that picture?
Well, number one, I was just excited, like, hey, I got future Hall of Famer here and Hall of Famer here.
Yeah.
And then it was at Super Bowl actually out here in LA.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like this is gonna be a cool pick. And I was with the Bears at the time, so hopefully they thought it was funny. And then when I posted it, everyone was just like, yo, like, did you see what you posted? I said, no. You see what happened to your picture? I said, no. And then it was just like, I was like, oh shoot. It was, you couldn't see me.
Who took the photo?
It was on a phone, and what was funny was all these phone, like Android, because it was an iPhone. All these Androids phone companies were hitting me up. Hey, maybe you should switch to such and such and stuff like that. But yeah, it was crazy,
bro. You got to see this photo.
That's why but you know,
crying.
But listen, but you know how it is when you're with your non-black friends, it's like they just take a picture. It's like, hold on, do you not care if I'm in it? Put the flash on.
They be like this. Jesus Christ, can you smile? Jesus.
You know what it is? Sometimes, like, I've had a white friend tell me sometimes it's uncomfortable because I don't want to say that I need to use a flashlight. There's nothing wrong with you acknowledging that
I'm dark.
I am dark. You can't see me, so I'll always try to like lighten it up and like, yo, a brother right here needs a flash. Don't.
You go like this. Let's go into the light.
Right. But sometimes
and face the light.
Oh,
because we absorb light. But is it like you're not even there?
I'm not even there. Oh, you haven't seen the picture.
Oh, man,
wait till you see the picture.
Hey, you got that picture? Pull that picture up, CJ. You got to pull that picture up. Oh my goodness.
Wait till you see the picture.
It is hilarious.
Like, you got to be very specific for the whole. You be like, no, I need some light.
And that's the thing. I couldn't, because once, you know how it is with celebrities. Once you get, I say,
you gotta
I'm
be
not
quick
celebrity,
with it.
but once you get a picture, it's like, all right, you can't circle. They're already talking. You can't. Hey, can we run that back? It's like, no. So it's like.
No, and
man. And that's why hydrogen peroxide and baking soda helps you out, because I use my teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Bring that in here. Look at this photo. Look at this photo.
Look at his face.
This is unreal, man.
Right.
This is so
Can you see him? Where's Prince? Can you find him? Where's Waldo? No, and they're wearing white shirts.
I know,
Whoever took this photo did you dirty.
And it looks like you have blood on your teeth. You look like some kind of vampire.
Yeah.
Yo, this is
Blackula is whatever. That's what we're saying. Is that Blackula?
It got
my! It looks like your teeth are bloody. It's like bloody. Yo, that is insanity.
Oh my goodness. This is.
I know you learned your lessons.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, I don't take pictures till the sun comes up.
Right.
Until the sun comes up, that's when I take a picture.
I'm sure I'm pretty sure you got it.
That's
you got it
insane.
pretty bad when you were growing up. Did people make fun of you?
Yeah, remember they called
We all got that.
all the names, man, all the names. And so that's why, so then when I got joked on so many times, but then I had to learn how to crack too. I learned how to, and I learned, I was so good, I knew where to take it. Like, I can either just end you, or I can like play with you a little bit and stuff like that. So when I got to the locker room in the league, everyone tried to say stuff, but it was like, I'm already comfortable with my lips. I'm already comfortable with being ashy and all this stuff. But now my confidence is even higher now because now I got bread.
Yeah.
So now you really, so I'm dark, ashy, big lips. Now I got money. Like it's really not gonna hurt me. It's really not gonna hurt me.
You're like big.
Yeah.
You're like big. I was ashy in class.
Yeah.
Now you, Well, so wait, but you should never be comfortable being ashy, though. Just want to let you know. Amukamara, just wanted to throw that at you.
I'm good
Not
now.
comfortable with the ash part.
Do you lotion?
I don't use no lotion or petroleum jelly or anything like that.
What do you use?
I use oil. So
What kind of oil?
jojoba, coconut oil.
Olive oil?
Crisco.
I got Wesson.
Remember Crisco?
Crisco. Yeah, but I never used Crisco.
No.
You use Crisco?
No.
The shit you did on your hair.
Yeah.
You probably didn't use Crisco.
Oh my goodness.
I use coconut oil or jojoba oil.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
And then I use baby oil. Sorry. No, I'm kidding.
Take that.
I'm
Take
kidding.
that.
No, I'm kidding.
Take that.
My bad. My bad.
Did you ever go to a white party?
No, you said an all white party, and I'm thinking, but you didn't say.
Did he like you?
You know what I'm
You want to
talking
be a
about.
princess?
Did anybody ever offer to buy you a gift or to take you shopping?
Yeah, go shopping, Prince.
Okay, all right. Just checking, man. All right, let's talk about your Nebraska days. Why'd you choose to go to Nebraska?
Long story short, my best friend committed on the trip, and we had a buddy system. We had all our offers to the same spot, and we said, hey, whichever team you commit to first, whatever school, then the other person has to go. And he got drunk on his visit there and ended up committing to the coach, and then I went. Yeah, it was simple. Yeah.
So
but definitely one of the best decisions I've ever made. Yeah.
And that landed you right in the NFL.
Yeah, it did.
Hey.
I mean, it was such an iconic moment. I mean,
How you know it's not easy? No. I'm kidding.
I know it ain't easy.
No, it's not. I mean,
I didn't make it.
It definitely isn't easy because less than 1% of college football players will make it to the NFL. You did, the unimaginable, going from your beginnings, then going to college, and then being drafted 19th overall to the New York Giants. It was a special moment because your parents came in traditional Nigerian wear, and it was so cool. I tell you, I watched that and I was just I was proud because I'm watching this moment. I'm like, man, and just the pride, right? Walk me back. Was it always that way for you? That pride in the culture and the way you represented that night?
My parents are Catholic, so when we would go to Catholic church, we'd always be late. So, and Catholic churches where we were at, predominantly white, started on time. And so we would walk in the middle of the aisle
to the front?
Yes.
Did you walk to the front?
Yes.
So everybody can see you.
Yes.
So everybody can see you. My mom used to do that. And let me tell you something. It annoyed me because my mom would be fashionably walking late. And I already knew what was up. She wanted everybody to see her fit. Yeah. And so she would walk in and she would do this number here. And it used to bother me. And you're just so embarrassed. And then my mom would go like this. I'm like, Mom, everybody can see you. Yeah. We're late to church.
Right.
Oh, excuse me.
Like
sorry.
this.
Yeah.
And she's breathing heavy for no reason. Like, sorry. I'm sorry. Sit down.
And they'd be like, Kumbaya, my Lord, late again.
And that's the thing. And then you have this 6 black kids walking in single file right behind. We're just all like,
it's embarrassing. And they go like this. Of course they're late.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Hallelujah.
Right. Yeah.
No wonder you're not going to get your blessing. I think Jesus just left.
No, for real.
You know Jesus is white, right? He's on time.
Oh my goodness. I can't breathe. But yeah, I feel your pain.
Yeah.
I feel your pain, man. That was definitely a thing. For me, I was an undrafted free agent, so watching all of the rounds go by and not getting drafted, that was tough. Still kind of wears on me, but I was able to fight through.
Did you think you were supposed to?
I thought I was, because I was actually supposed to go the year before. But I had a 6 year of eligibility because I tore my Achilles. So I had a 6 year of eligibility, came back, and I thought, okay, cool. I was going to be a late rounder then. Maybe I would have improved my ability to go further up. That was a part of the decision.
You had a draft party? Did you have one of them draft parties?
No, I didn't have a draft party.
Good,
it was, but it was still one of those things where
when you're not getting traded and the women start leaving.
No. It wasn't like that.
Where you going?
But I want to, for you, because I've seen other players, if you aren't number one, you were the 19th pick.
Right.
I would have done anything to be the 19th pick.
Right.
Do you remember all the names who went before you?
No, not all the names, but I know a good group of my class. I feel like we have the best class to ever have gotten drafted.
Yeah.
One of them. But even just waiting, I'm there in Radio City in New York. Yep. So Cam Newton is there. Like all these guys Cam Newton just sat down and got up. It's like he knew he was going number one. And so I felt like I was supposed to go like 1 through 10 because those are the teams I needed a corner. Yeah. So Cam goes, Von Miller goes, Marcel Darius, AJ Green, Julio Jones, Patrick Peterson, JJ Watt, Tyron Smith, Alden Smith, who was great for the Niners. So all these guys are going. And then I'm just thinking someone had called me and I'm like, yeah, Prince, have you got drafted? Man, get off my phone with me. Have I got drafted? You watching me live my life right now. What are you calling me for?
But you didn't get drafted yet, man. What's good?
Yeah, exactly.
That's fine.
We can
call him. He ain't drafted yet. What the?
And so everything's like live and stuff like that. So then I get a call from 201 New Jersey area code. And I said, hey, it's New Jersey. My agent said, pick it up. So I answer. And then he said, how's it going, Prince? This is Tom Coughlin of the New York Giants. And he said, hey, we're going to pick you with our number 19th pick. Are you excited? Yeah, I'm excited. I'm trying to stick. And then I tell him, it's New York, it's the Giants. And then mom and dad everyone's excited. And then, get off the phone. Mom kisses me, dad hugs me. My sister say what's up because we're all at the table. And then, it's over. Yeah.
That was cool. Yeah. What was your welcome to the NFL moment? Yeah, what was your welcome to the NFL moment?
I know.
I mean, he played for a long time.
Give me an example of what that means.
Like Dane, I'm in the league.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the league. It could have been on the field. It could have been off the field. What was that like? Yo, man, this is. I'm
in the NFL. I would say, I would say maybe when maybe the first game. Yeah, first game that I play in, because I break my foot my first practice. Hey. So I break my foot. I'm out for 8 weeks. And then, and speaking of that, that's when social media was on the rise, and I'm getting killed on social media. Why did we draft him? Damaged goods and stuff like that. But first play against the Eagles, first game, I get an interception. Vince Young tries to throw it to Deshaun Jackson and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was fun and stuff like that. That was probably my first. But then I got a little hazed and stuff like that. I don't know if that's in your cards.
What was that? Because people know about the rookie haze.
Yeah,
but it goes and it can get expensive, especially being a first rounder.
Yeah. So the thing was this: what I tell everybody, I welcome the hazing on myself. All you got to do is be a subordinate. You got to be. You just don't be stubborn and just obey, conform. Yeah. And so the things you have to do is fill up the room with snacks, gummy bears, sunflower seeds or whatever. I had a coach who I was supposed to get him, chew. He said, I better have my Copenhagen, in some country. I better have my Copenhagen every Thursday of the week or whatever. So I'll bring it, whatever. But the thing I kept missing was the Popeyes before the plane.
Oh, the Popeyes.
Yes. Yeah. So you have to bring Popeyes before the plane. And I just didn't bring it. So I would come back and our coach made us travel in a suit and tie.
Yeah.
And if you don't travel that, you get fined. And you can't even wear white socks because he wants dress socks.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you were right before it changed.
He thinks exactly. I don't know. I don't know.
You came in before the change, before it became a fashion show.
Exactly. Yeah. So when I would come back, I saw my suit jacket get cut and my tie cut. And everyone's looking at me as I'm looking. Everyone's looking at me. They laughing. They say, "Yeah, hey, make sure you bring the Popeyes next time." And I don't even know who to come at.
They cut your suit?
Yeah, they cut my suit. Yeah, and my tie. So I got to go on the plane.
Them joints are $3,000.
I got to go on the plane like that. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Some couture.
Yeah, I gotta go on a plane like that. And then the one that's famous, like, JPP gets a lot of bad rap just because I was on his shoulders. But there was a lot of people who like was around chanting "Cold Tuck, Cold Tuck," and then that's when he baptized me.
Yeah, Did they hit you? Did they hit you with the dinner?
So the dinner. Remember my rookie year.
Yeah. You gotta listen to this.
So during that time, I'm seeing, I think Des Bryant rumored to have paid like $50,000. Like I'm seeing all these guys paying a lot, but we had we were in the playoffs and we won the Super Bowl that year. So guys were in a better mood. So I think my dinner was only like $2,500.
25.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh, you just took out the DBs.
Yeah, huh? No. It was everybody. It was
no.
It wasn't everybody. No, it wasn't. It was just the DBs. Yes. But you're supposed to do it for your group.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was
But
like
sometimes other defensive players, you got to pay for the whole thing.
But the reason why it's expensive is not because they're not drinking palm wine. They're drinking Louis. Like, and they're taking bottles.
But not for $2,500.
No, not for 25. I'm talking about the 50,000.
No. Hold on. I got to call cap on this one.
No, it's not. You
spent $2,500 on your rookie dinner?
Yes. So what they did?
No, you didn't. Where'd you guys eat? Popeyes?
No.
McDonald's? Where was it?
In
New York?
Chick-fil-A.
It was in New York. This is what happened. That was my portion. The bill, I think I paid half of it. The bill was like maybe a little over $5, but they said, "Hey, Prince, you just pay half of it, $2,500." It was that.
Who was the other one?
It's just other rookie. It was our whole rookie class. Yeah.
So the rookie class. They didn't drop it on the first rounder.
No, they could have, but they just said, "Hey, Prince, just pay half." And I said because we were in playoffs, we were winning, we ended up winning the Super Bowl. Everyone was
Coughlin. I don't know why they get rid of him. I was Coughlin. I love watching him turn red, slam.
Yeah,
I liked him. But were you with OC?
Yeah, OC. OC Tuck.
Tuck. I did a benefit thing for it. I went to
Chris Canty.
Justin Tuck.
Yeah, Justin Tuck. No, all of them. It was, dude. Coach Coughlin knew how to get the best out of his guys.
I liked him.
And I say this respectfully as a compliment, super militant. So everyone, like, your undershirt, like when you played, had to be the same color. Socks had to be the same color. No music at practice. Again, this was 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15. And exactly.
How about that?
Yeah.
And twice.
Exactly. And that's the thing about him is that every time his butt has been aligned. Because when I was my first year, they were thinking about firing him. And then boom, he just wins Super Bowl, and then he buys himself. It's happened twice to him like that. Even the helmet catch, the first one, it was the same thing.
He's a good coach.
He's great. He's great.
And then when they got rid of him, that went.
So you saw the decline quickly. But I mean, I think that was a transition where people were still trying to figure out, does that style of coaching still work?
Exactly.
You see some of the younger coaches come in. So, with Tom Coughlin, what about receivers? Who's the hardest wide receiver to cover? During your time, who's the hardest one to?
There's a lot of names, like, so Megatron, Calvin Johnson's up there, Antonio Brown, Dez is up there.
Yeah.
But the person hands down is Devontae Adams. So Devontae played for the Packers, and I like to press. So I like to try to get hands on the guys on the line and stuff like that. And Devontae plays basketball, so he's gonna be shifty, and he's just and you can't touch him. And if you can't touch him, you can't cover him. Yeah, you can't cover him.
Cover him.
Yeah.
See you later.
What position would you play? Did you play?
I was a wide receiver in college.
You were.
Come on. That was it.
You were wide receiver.
He gave you.
So you can run.
I was little. Yeah. When I was little. Yeah.
Can you run now? Can you do it?
I don't run anymore, man.
What do you do?
I walk on stage.
Oh, okay.
I'm in stage shape. Hey, what's happening? I know you ain't talking. You better watch it. Good night.
That's it.
See, I don't down. All that.
Oh, man.
Hell no, not anymore.
You still think about the NFL? You think about, like, dang, I wish I could have it. Is there one play that you go, man, I wish I could have that one back?
Yes. There's probably two.
Okay.
So New York Giants and New York Jets, it's a big in-state rivalry, but the people in state care about it more than anyone outside it. But they call it the battle of, I forgot what they call it, whatever. But Brandon Marshall was a receiver.
B. Marsh.
Yeah. And I would mean B. Marsh always jokes about this. I always say he ended my career in New York. Him and Ryan Fitzpatrick. So he's probably the dude that probably mossed me the closest. He didn't really like catch the ball and look at me, but like he just caught the ball like over me. Yeah. And Ryan Fitzpatrick just threw the ball up.
Yeah.
And just, and he just
Marsh's
caught
a big dude, too.
He is a big dude. He is a big dude. So I would say that play was for a touchdown. I would say that play I think about. And then there was one that didn't count. There's a picture of it, but DeAndre Hopkins, Ryan Fitzpatrick threw that one too. I just thought about that now. Oh, I gotta talk to Fitzy. So Fitz, D-Hop was running one way and Fitz overthrew it. I'm like this, trying to get it, and then all you see is D-Hop stretch, bring the ball back with one hand, and then land, but it didn't count. It was false start on them. It didn't count. But there's a picture of it. Yeah, that was a beautiful.
I didn't even want you catching that on.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't want you.
It's like getting postered because I'm in the poster. It's like getting postered. Yeah. But do I think about the league? Only a little bit, because I always compare myself like, okay, the type of player I was, what is that player getting paid now? And it's just like, dang.
Yeah.
Like there's times where I look up how much I got paid, and I'm thinking like, man, I got paid more than I think like Rondé Barber and something like. I'm like something like Rondé Dion, and then they probably look back like, hold on,
right.
I'm always saying it's always
going to, the numbers just keep getting big. Yeah.
Even in basketball, they said Mike Conley made more than Jordan ever did.
Yeah.
Right.
But then also too, if you do it in perspective though, like some of the thing I used to do too, or I still do, is like I always try to get the comp. Like, what was I making? Like, my rookie year was 2003.
Right.
So what did this mean? Like, my rookie year was league minimum. I was making league minimum.
Right.
225,000. And what could that buy you in 2003 versus what the purchasing power of, 600,000 or 700?
Right.
Because like you could make $800,000 now. You go to LA, you can go in the hood and you $1 million house in the hood. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like the purchasing power with inflation. So you kind of always got it, but the numbers are always like just dang.
But hold on.
I wish I played back then.
Yeah, but like Trevor Lawrence makes 250 million, or going to make 250 million.
Right.
You don't think Steve Young or Joe Montana you don't think they would have switched spots?
Of course.
Okay, then that's why it's not. But so
It's
they don't care
easier
about
now,
it.
too.
Yeah.
It's easier to what?
Yeah.
I'm saying it's.
Sorry, we didn't mean to jump on you.
I'm just saying what? That CTE kicking in. Yeah. He was glitching in front of me, brother. Like,
What were you saying?
What you saying?
no, he almost.
He almost came out.
What the hell are you talking about?
What was he? No, I think we both got you. What was he?
I'm saying, because like Lawrence Taylor, who I think is one of the greatest linebackers ever.
Of course.
He goes, Tom Brady, he was great, but baby, he went all that. They didn't let him touch that. We get to catch that white boy. If I was on the field, he wouldn't have had all that. And I believe him. He goes, they didn't let us touch. Man, he goes, boy, Tom Brady. Baby, his ears.
Yeah, dangling, yeah.
He's like that.
He was him.
What?
Yeah,
Bah!
yeah. Oh, he
And
was
it's
him.
a fact. But I'm saying, I think stuff is. What do you think, like with the betting, with all the legal betting now? I feel like there's a lot of stuff looks a little shady. I'm not really interested in watching a lot of football anymore.
You think it's rigged?
I feel like there's so much money involved now that I think that, because here's the thing.
I know the NBA is going through its little issue.
There's people.
I doubt that the NFL would.
But my friend was betting, right? We did this FanDuel thing. He goes, I bet on FanDuel. I said, I don't bet. I only bet. But he said, yo, no, I want you to bet. I'm gonna put some money on it. I said, all right. I put some money on it. This much. I almost won $210,000.
Oh, shit.
I missed one. I had all the wins. I said, these people are gonna win, and I missed one. I would have had $210,000. Wow. But it went away. But he goes, we're watching a game that I bet on. He goes, all right, the spread is this, that. He goes, okay, you're gonna see some stuff happening because they got to get a certain point share, and I was like this. Oh, yeah. I'm not even bullshitting you.
Like what, like calls?
It was something going on. It was like, wait a minute, this team's starting to catch up again. And he's like, yeah, I'm not playing with you. I was like, and I just was like, yeah.
I've seen that. I see what he means because I see what you mean because I sports bet now. And then so
he has to say, you're not gonna get fined because in the league you can't do that. When you're in the league, you can't do any gambling.
Right about that.
yeah, I sports bet now, but I do like prop. I don't know if you did props, but I did player props, meaning player has to catch.
No, you get there's catches, there's yardage.
So I did that, and I'm thinking like, so say he had 30 yards in the first half.
Yep.
All he needs to get is 40 in the second. I mean, all he needs to get is 40 total, but he has a whole second half. They stopped giving this man the ball. And I was just like, hold on. And then when they would run it, they would take the player out. And I'm like, but then I go back and think as a player, it's like, there's no way, man. Guys want to win. There's no way you can.
That's what I'm saying. Because of the culture of it. I mean, like there's coincidence.
But I'm not. But I think that's how slick betting is. That make you think that way. But
no, because when you're in the when you're in the NFL locker room, this ain't the NBA. Like if you're in the NFL locker room, there's just too many dudes with too much pride.
Yeah.
Like you're dealing with a different level and a different caliber.
I don't know nothing about that.
I don't think
I just was watching.
But here's the thing: you're not going to put your body through all that abuse. I think it's different from like an NBA game or maybe baseball. And I'm not saying that's. I don't know all the stuff that's going on in a different league. But I'm just saying in the NFL, you put your body through so much stress. You think I put my body through all of this to then try to get like and jeopardize not only my career but then the team and all that?
I think just
because you're gonna make way more money playing for a longer time than you are trying to take $100,000 from somebody like that.
I don't put it past none of these evil motherfuckers. I think that they be like, listen, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna get this, you're gonna get this yard, the we need the
now,
and then you're gonna get a check in the mail.
What can happen is like you start to see stuff now like Tua is getting benched and stuff like that. I don't know if you saw that. Tua's getting benched, so now they're putting Quinn Ewers, who's the backup quarterback, in now. But teams aren't tanking, but teams are like, hey, it's towards the end of the season. We're gonna try.
Let's see what we have on the depth.
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't know. It can be. It's either that, but I'm like, some stuff just looks a little. I mean, hey, it is what it is.
I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about your Super Bowl. You got a Super Bowl ring.
I appreciate that.
That's pretty cool. You think about that. You play in the NFL. Not everybody can say that.
No.
A lot of people have played in the league for decade, longer or shorter, and never had the opportunity to win a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah.
You win that in your first year.
First year.
Like I'm sure nobody could tell you anything.
Oh no.
You probably went home and accidentally called your father by his first name. You probably lost your mind, didn't you? What was that like though, winning the Super Bowl your very first year, man?
Dude, that season was, like I said, I break my foot the first play, first practice of my career.
Yeah.
How you break your foot though?
Dude, so it's fifth metatarsal.
Yep.
And so there's a screw in there, it's your pinky bone, and I just took a step and boom. I thought someone stepped on me.
Wow.
Yeah. And then so I fall down, I break my foot, rehab, I'm back 8-9 weeks later. I'm back in like the 8th or 9th game. Yeah. Now there's this first round. You got to play him. Let's see what he got. Like we got to play him. So they work me in. I start to play. I start to get beat a little bit. Again, Twitter's blowing up. Oh, you could catch lions and tigers, but you can't catch a receiver.
Lions?
They did not say that.
I promise you.
That would be South Africa. You catch lions and tigers.
But just going in on me, and then one of my teammates, Antrell Rowe, which I thank him for, he's like, hey. He tells the coach, hey, coach, like, you're hurting his confidence. Like, by putting him out here, he's not ready. Like, give him a different role. So I start to play special teams and stuff like that. We win. We get in by the skin of our teeth by winning our division. Then we're in playoffs. We beat the Falcons. Then after that, we beat a 15-1 Green Bay Packers. We beat them. Then we play the 49ers in the NFC Championship. And then now we beat them. And then now we're playing in the Super Bowl against Tom Brady. This team is the one with Aaron Hernandez, God rest his soul, Gronkowski, Wes Welker, Ocho Cinco, and all those guys. And then so I end up starting the second half. And I guess one of our corners.
No, Edelman wasn't there. He was.
It was Wes.
Yeah, Wes. It was Wes Welker. Yep.
I was just gonna let you go with that.
Yeah. No, I was like, my brain just went. I was like, no, that was wrong. Yep.
One of our corners pulls his hammy, so I'm starting the second half.
Oh.
And then so I'm thinking, gosh, I step on the field, I lock eyes with Brady. I'm like, he's gonna come at me because that's the thing. A rookie corner were thrown at him the whole time. He's not ready. There's a reason why he wasn't on the field, but he doesn't throw at me the whole time. And next thing you know, I'm doing snow angels in the confetti. And that was that. Yeah.
Was that a sign of respect? Did you say, yo, Tom Brady respect?
No, I think my coach put me in I think he put me in a coverage where to like kind of protect me. So like he didn't have a chance to.
Man, where's that Super Bowl ring now?
I actually have it.
You actually have it?
Yo, where is it?
It's in. I'll send it to you. It's in. I mean, I'll show you after, but it's in my backpack.
I want to see it, man. I never, I came to the Raiders after they went to the Super Bowl and lost, so I never had a chance.
It's in the fanny pack, Kings.
Yeah, I want to see that, man.
Bro, fanny pack.
In the sock. Yeah, it's right there. Don't show the sock. No, take it out of the sock. No,
Got it.
Show the sock.
Oh, this is a Bushman. This is a Bushman. This is, hold on.
Damn.
Is how,
Damn.
bro, this is how you carry your Super Bowl ring?
From an ashy mother.
Hold on,
Vaseline.
please. Hold on, who is this?
And pomade on his head.
Hold on, Candyland.
Yeah,
please give this man a sponsorship right now because this is the new official Super Bowl ring holder of Prince.
It's a strip club where that's Candyland's. No, I'm kidding. Look at that. Nah, it's a place. It's a He's like,
like, hey, bro,
Yo, he's like, it's a strip club. They give out free socks.
I'm like, whoa.
The stripper takes out a and tosses it right at the people to give enough tips.
I was like,
Got the Candyland sock.
what the hell is in the sock?
Smell it.
So this is these like real diamonds, bro.
Yeah, it's made from Tiffany.
And you put that in this?
It's a long story. Let's not talk about that, man.
I'm gonna keep this in my feet. This is like some old pimp type stuff. No, man. Kiss the ring.
I got my
I'm the Godfather. Kiss the ring.
See that?
No, so it was cool, man. Got to meet President Obama was the president. America. You don't have an Obama?
No, he doesn't. No, he had to do your Obama.
Well, I want to say thank you to the.
That's not bad.
To the New York Giants. We've got Tom. Where's Tom Coughlin?
Oh my God!
Where's Tom Coughlin?
That's good.
That is good.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
Is that good? Is that good? Now yours.
America.
That's it.
That's all.
That's all he has. That he did it over there. I was like,
That's so bad. Obama, that's so bad. It's so pathetic. You were very good. You were very good.
Hold on now, Trump.
Oh boy, here he goes. As soon as I tell him he's good, he just keeps yapping.
Shut your mouth, Trump.
Here he goes, yappity yap yap.
I'm gonna punch you in the face now.
Oh, here we're gonna violence. Of course, he's black.
I'm gonna punch you in the face now. But I got Sasha Malia over here, so I'm not gonna do that.
Those are very ugly children.
help.
Here, put this back in the sock, man, before you mess it up.
No joke.
Yeah, before you mess it up.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, just open it up wide. Bro, hey, that is the most Bushman thing I've ever seen in my entire life. No, don't throw it. Do not throw it. No, don't throw it. Oh, she played basketball. She played basketball. She got hands.
It don't matter what. 154 got insurance. I'll just claim it.
Can you imagine?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that right there, just so you know, I'm just going to warn you, that's going to go viral. That right there is like, this is how, so you just put it like in a drawer, like somewhere?
I mean,
You don't have the original box?
I don't have the original box, no.
So you just put in this, like, that's it?
So if someone breaks in his house, they'll be like, that's a sock.
Yeah.
Where's the vault? And he's in the closet going, I knew it would work.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's great. Should Eli Manning be a first ballot?
He should have been. I get it. I get why he didn't, but I'm thinking he would have got inducted in his hometown in New Orleans where the Super Bowl was. Dude, you beat Brady twice. You got 2 Super Bowls and 2 Super Bowl MVPs.
Yeah.
Before your brother, you got 2.
Come on, man. Like,
Why do you think they won't give it to Eli? Why do you think they didn't give him the first ballot Hall of Fame?
I think that I got to see who was up there. There's guys up there for like their second time. So I think there was guys the voters probably thought that was more deserving. But Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know what they take it. I don't know how many All Pros he has. I don't know if he's top 10 in passing, top 10 in touchdowns. But his durability, like he didn't miss a play, not a game, a play. He didn't miss a play until I think the coach had took him out and wanted to play somebody else. But he played every snap of his career, just about.
Wow. Yeah, I know also because he's a Forrest Gump of quarterback. Because he never, because you see Peyton Manning be like, going Omaha, yeah. But he'd be like this, okay, we'll just go on the next play. Touchdown, great. All right.
But now you see his personality, right?
He's
amazing.
Yeah,
he's hilarious, especially when we watch it on Manning Cam. You get to see the dryness of it, but it's just like a funny dryness
really funny
that he has. Like they really are. Yeah. I read that you said that Odell Beckham Jr. was your favorite teammate. Why?
Yeah, just because with the height, I mean, still popular, with the height of his popularity, he was just so chill with all his teammates. Like he would give you the Gucci belt off his back or whatever, not his back, but I'm talking about. I was gonna say the shirt off his back.
They give you that.
But I mean, like, dude, there was a time. I don't know if Odell remembers this, but there was a time I was at the ESPYs out here in LA, and couldn't get in. I'm like, dang, you at the club? What does Chris Brown say? How you outside of the club and you can't? Yeah. But Odell pulls up in his whatever. He has like this Rolls Royce with his thing. Odell. Yeah. And I said, oh. He said, man, he's good. I said, yeah, I'm good. Hey, let me go. Now, he's done that tons of times. I remember I was outside the Fanatics party.
Yeah.
Why are you always outside a party?
Because I'm not.
Oh, it's Prince Amukamara. Who's that? Amukamara.
I gotta give.
Why are you always?
And that's why I fired my PR lady, because she said I was on the list and I wasn't on the.
Did you bring your sock and go? Oh, you think it's a game?
I'm supposed to be in there. They don't know that, but I'm supposed to be in there.
Yeah, and he vouched.
Yeah, exactly.
Odell pulls up. He pulls up and be like, yo, like he went.
Yeah, he went in the. You know how the Fanatics party? It's harder to get in the White House.
Yeah,
I mean, it's harder to get in there than the White House.
Yeah.
What? What's the Fanatics party with?
At the Super Bowl, it's like the
is it Ruben?
party. Yeah, it's Ruben. Yeah, Ruben is guys. And like you have to know somebody that knows. Actually, you have to know somebody that knows like somebody in the CIA, like top level, just to get.
Kevin Hart. This dude was saying, "Yeah, I'm with Kevin, whatever." They say, "Yeah, sorry, Kevin has to come out here and get you."
Damn.
And Kevin Hart came out there and got him. But yeah, so Odell pulls up. Man, how much you got? Man, come on, you good?
Yeah.
Like and also just like super generous. Very misunderstood, but and worked hard at practice. Yeah. Like he gave it his.
I think he's probably one of the most. Misunderstood.
Yeah, 100%.
From the time that I've spent with Odell, I found the same exact thing. Now I'm obviously older than he is, but just being around him, whether it was interviewing or just kicking it with him, I'm like, I don't get how they have really framed him. And I think what happens was he has such this meteoric rise, and the expectations on who he was supposed to be or how he's supposed to be. It was just weird how all of a sudden it just turned against him when he was like this bigger than life figure from that kid.
Parents are major.
Ethics,
you couldn't find a dude that was cooler, like just humble, just chill.
Oh, dude, so chill.
He's nothing like the media. Like when you get to see how the media frames him versus who the man is, it's totally different. Yeah.
Same with Aaron Rodgers. Like I got to know Aaron real well, and I feel like he kind of brings some of it on himself, but he's probably one of my.
He's cool.
He's calculated. He's calculated. Yeah, he's very calculated. But I agree with you with Odell with Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Aaron Rodgers is like, he got a mouth on him too, so he can snap back. So, and I don't think people like that he can snap back.
Right.
And especially he brings receipts.
Yes, he does.
He brings receipts. Yeah.
He does.
All right. Odell said something recently, which was, kind of broke the internet.
Oh, yeah.
When he said $100 million doesn't last forever. This one really hit me because there's so many layers to the money conversation. We got to talk about the money because I think a lot of people hear NFL, professional athletes, and you hear the statistics. 3 years after they retire, they're broke. But $100 million is a lot of money after taxes. You know, let's say 50, you get 3% to your agent. You start doing the deduction. But what was your take when he said $100 million? Because I think a lot of people are lost and pulled away from the number. They're going, yes, your fault, right? $100 million doesn't last forever. What do you think he meant by that? And why do you think it just went so viral?
Yeah, again, misunderstood. And I took it as $100 million doesn't look like how everyone sees it. And you're right, from taxes, from agent expenses and stuff like that, it's really not 100. And he's probably even talking about the contract. Just because it says I got 100 doesn't mean I actually saw 100. And so, I mean, I remember when I got my first check, like when you said, what was my,
your bill.
welcome to the league moment. I was gonna say it was when I got paid, but I don't want to sound shallow. But but like my first signing bonus, I got was like, I think it was like $3.5 million. And so, but before that, I got a Pell Grant in college. That was the most I ever got paid. That was like $2,600 each semester. It's like financial aid. And then so now I got $3.5 million, and so it'll say when you get your pay stub, it'll say $3.5 million. But then after you see, you know, Uncle Sam, that's where he gets famous, and you see FICO.
FICO. Who the hell is FICO?
I'm tired of FICO.
I'm
you see all that? Then you're like, okay, so it went from 3.5, so I got like 1.7. And then you hit up your accountant. Hey, I'm like, that's what taxes are for. I'm right, like income tax check. Like I'm gonna get that back. I'm gonna have a big. He said, no, you're not gonna see that and stuff like that. So that's how I took it.
Each city you go to.
Tax.
That's the Michael Jordan rule, the sports tax, the jock tax.
The jock tax. The jock tax.
So I always say the best conference to play in for tax purposes is the AFC South.
Oh, the South. The South.
Jacksonville.
Oh, yep.
Tennessee. Yep. Houston. And then Indiana. Indiana's low, but Tennessee and Texas and Florida,
no
nothing.
Oh, wow.
So that's what I say. That's the best.
But you know, because I think there's also too, there's the pressure of it. Like, so you go through the taxes situation, you get your agents to be the actual best at your position and in the game. You have to spend a good amount of money on taking care of your health and and especially as like in your generation and a lot younger, you're starting to see guys put a little bit more into having a chef.
Right.
You know, the body massage, and he's like, so you create this whole team to keep you well oiled. So you have to pay for that, just to get you. Otherwise, you're not getting that money if you ain't a well-fine machine.
So what money's going to you? What would you think out of 100 million? It's just
well, hold on. This is where I'm about to. This is where I'm about to go down. Then there's the pressure that nobody talks about, and it's the hidden expectations from your friends and from your family. And I can say I personally lived it because I had a brother who signed a big contract before I even made it to the NFL. And you would get comments, and this is how it breeds and the pressure it breeds around you. People like, man, your brother signed all that money and you don't have a car in college?
Oh, wow.
And then all of a sudden you start going, wait, maybe I should have a car. Oh man, he should. How come he didn't buy me a car? And then you're like, whoa. He doesn't need to buy me a car, right? So if you multiply that by the siblings that you have, by your family that you have, all of a sudden they got all these other people in their ear talking about what your person, cousin, family, uncle, should be doing for you. And then before you know it, resentment. And then you feel the resentment. Then the relationship starts to be threatened. And then you're trying to buy the relationships back. And then you're trying to help somebody out. And before you know it, you're helping all these people. And then you go, whoa. And my brother said something super dope to me, and I never forgot this. He goes, you're going to be a jerk if you say no. And you're going to be a jerk if you say yes, because you can't say yes forever. And the minute you say no, you're a jerk. So there it is. And so I think there is a way to help people who are in need when you have that kind of position. But that is a real bill when you start thinking about just all these other people because you become a walking target.
100%.
Yeah, you become a walking target.
There was a time where I felt guilty because I was single at the time and had all that money, and I'm thinking like, and I'm cheap. Like I don't want to say cheap.
Frugal.
Yeah. I
you don't use lotion.
You put your, we know you're frugal. You put your ring in a sock.
Lotion. You out your damn mind? You
I
know
spend
what
money.
lotion is?
I splurge on the things I want to splurge on, and the stuff that I don't. We were just talking about Irwin. I'm not. I'll spend on that.
Irwin's awesome.
Yeah,
bro.
I
like Irwin.
They have $18 strawberries.
Look at
No,
this
bro.
dude.
I don't eat strawberries, bro.
But I felt
Irwin's
bad.
not bad.
I felt bad. I had money for a time because, like, I was thinking how I was living, how much I had, and I was thinking about my parents and like my sisters and stuff. And then so there was a time where my parents caught me at the right time, and it was just all right, whatever you want and stuff like that. And then after that, I read a book called Boundaries, and I learned how to put up boundaries. And then when I got married, it was just like, all right.
Yeah.
There's a way,
And it can be hard. And most people think like, oh, it's your family, this and that. Like, because you have to look, and, you know, I respect my brother so much for this because he was like, I'm playing the long game.
Right.
I don't want to be able to help you out right now. In 15 years, if you came to me, I want to make sure that I have such a plan that in 15, 20 years, it's not like, oh, when you were hot, you helped me out. But now, like, you know, because when you blow that, there's also the pressure of you have these resources. Yeah. Like, how do you keep those resources? And then you talk about financial literacy. People like, and this is where I think the schooling system, don't get me on this, I'll get on the soapbox, but where our school system fails us because you sit 8 hours a day in school, 1st through 12th grade, no financial literacy. You go through college, no financial literacy unless you're in finance.
Purposely done.
And then you boom, you just drop in a bunch of money, and then everyone comes to you. It's like, here's a crazy thing about when you start making money. Everybody comes to you like you're the expert. Like, no, I've never dealt with this kind of money in my life. I don't know what to tell you. Like, should I do this?
Credit cards. Hey, discover. Hey.
No, or how people try to position themselves. Like, you can hear it. Oh, you can almost hear it over the phone. Like, hey, man, what's going on?
Oh my God. I don't mean to ask, but then don't ask. Don't ask. Hey, man, I don't. Then don't.
Oh, like, like, I almost can hear it. And sometimes I'm like, oh, like, I was like, yo, man, hey, what's good, man? What's going on?
About this,
man. Hey, hold on, real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna call you right back. I can hear it before it even comes out. I know it's coming.
Yo, I'm gonna need a favor. Oh hell. I want somebody to go, I need money. Call me back. Click. I do. But nobody ever goes, boy, do I need cash. I do it back. I heard you got drafted.
I have a technique. And I don't even want to say this, but I'll say it. I have a technique where I disarm them. So there was right before, man, dude, I'm not even doing well. I'm
gonna do it. I'll call. Here we go.
Why are we holding it like this?
That's why this is a cell phone. Why are you doing this? No, do this. Hello? Hello? Can I speak to? Hello? Come on, there you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. That's right.
This is stupid as hell.
No,
this is stupid as hell.
Yo, hey, I'm doing this. I got the wired headphones because of the campus.
Hey, why don't you dial too? Why don't you
go? I'm right here. Go. I'm right here. What's up? Okay. I got my wired headphones. Hey, this is cooler, huh? Yeah. And then I clicked. I'm like, well, hold on. Hello. Go. I'm where I got it. I got my wired headphones.
I don't even have. Hey,
what phone?
Yeah. I don't
Is this an Apple? Do they have the Apple Retro?
I can't stand you, dog.
Hey, remember those other phones? We got that back. Let me scroll.
I can't breathe.
Yo, you hilarious on his mind.
Okay, here.
No, now he doesn't know how to just go like this. He's like, all right.
Okay. The brick phone. All right, here. The brick phone. All right. Yo, Prince. Hey, what's up, man? What's good, dog?
I'm chilling, bro. What's good with you?
Man, dog, man, I ran into a little issue, man.
Bro, I hear you, bro. I just got hit at the casino right now, bro. And I let so-and-so borrow this kind of money. I'm trying to get it back, man.
I seen your contract in the newspaper though, man. I know how you doing it though, big.
Yeah.
Man.
And
this ain't nothing to you though, man. It's just a little something for me.
I got you.
It ain't nothing to you, dog, man.
No, I got you.
I just need a whole 30 real quick.
I got you. And I need that contract because I just lent 100 out, and I'm still waiting on the dude to pay me back. And then my financial advisor,
hey, tell him I need shoes.
My financial advisor was like, "Hey, you ain't lending nobody money," and I feel so bad. I can't even give my parents money, bro. So the fact that you're even asking me is making me feel bad that I can't.
Bro, you my boy. We go all the way back, man. 100%. Like I wouldn't even ask you if I didn't really need it.
I got you.
Like,
listen, as soon as my situation changes, I'm gonna hit you back.
Are you gonna hit me? So when you think your situation will
happen? I don't know. Hey, listen, the harder you pray, it might. Bro, I am Listen,
That's why your name is Thank God. That's why he's Thank God.
The harder you pray. Hey, homeboy went home like this. Dear Heavenly Father, I pray that this situation changes.
Bro.
You got people praying for you to get that third and fourth and fifth contract.
Listen, I remember I had hit somebody with, man, I know it seems like I know everyone. I say, I'm still talking on my phone.
Yeah, what is this?
Well, it's the wired headphones with the speaker right here. But anyways, I'll tell someone like I know everyone says it's how much you've made, but it's really how much you saved. And to be honest, like, I really don't have it right now. I'm hurting right now. Yeah, they'll say, yeah. I remember a dude like called my bluff. Like, yeah. You know someone, I said, no, bro, like I'm hurting right now. And I'm trying to get them to like be a human and feel bad for me. Like, dang, like I feel bad. But no, they're like, talk about standing on their soapbox, like they're doubling down. No. I said, and this even hurting me, the fact that you don't believe me and the fact that I feel like I should have that. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of gaslighting and manipulative stuff. But I'll play along.
Because there's no empathy. There's no empathy. And I think that's why this thing blew out of proportion with Odell Beckham, because people see the number and they remove all humanity and all conditions and all variables when it comes to what humans go through when you get that kind of money. Like, it's the same thing that happens in a lot of people who win the lottery.
You should explain it. It should be more explained. I think this is not the same thing, but it's also like in comedy clubs when we go, you get all comics get contracted differently. It's all about numbers. It's like if you put in numbers, if you sell out, you can have whatever the you want. And then one day I was talking to one of the managers. I said, so when comics are complaining about payments and all this other stuff, I said, why are they doing that? He said, let me explain how we pay people. So he just showed me the overhead on what they have to. He said, comedy clubs are basically food and beverage companies. Comedy is is not first.
Wow.
They're trying to get rid of their liquor and their food.
So that's why it's like a $20 minimum when you go in.
Right. They go, we trying to get rid of that. That's our money maker. Right. As far as the comedy, it just happens to be a comedy club.
Yeah.
So who do we get? We got to get the people that we know are going to sell food and liquor. Oh, let's bring in blah, 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 Chappelle. Let's bring in this person. Let's bring in that person. They're going to fill the seats in so we can get rid of this food. You understand? So the other comics, there's tiers. Like, dude, what about this comic? They don't do too bad. Once we make a surplus, we can bring in the comics that are less known and we can groom them. Yeah. So once I understood that, it's almost the same thing. You don't understand. I got to pay my agent. I got to pay this. So people don't get that. They go, oh man, you make it, man. Come on.
Because they see the number. They ignore the taxes. They ignore all the other expenses. Because here's the thing. It's like the same thing you'll do with $1 is the same thing you'll do with $1 million, 10 million, 20 million. And it's just like, however, like when you get that $1 and that $1 goes away, you're like, damn, I just had $1. Right. Like it's the same thing that happens, but everything is just exponentially. So I say to you, because there are a lot of guys who come in, with different level of discipline, and some guys are blowing the bag as soon as they get in the league. Right. Have you ever had to pull a guy over and like, yo, pump the brakes? I remember there's a guy, I'll leave his name unnamed, but this guy came in my rookie year, bought 4 cars and was, and just was just spending money like it was just, like he had endless amount of money. And I remember Tim Brown and Jerry Rice had to come in and go
that's when you played? Sorry.
Yeah.
Dang, no, come on. His name Tim Brown, Jay Rice.
Tim Brown.
I know Jay Rice played till he was, but
maybe he was around when he at the end.
You're right.
Why would you
with the leather helmet?
Why would you say that?
I'm just saying, like, dang.
Leather helmet.
It was
Tim Brown. All right, my bad.
He played with these.
You look younger, so when you say that, I'm thinking you're gonna name names like Julio and like Dez and stuff like that.
He has
but you look, I'm like
the galloping ghost.
I played when you played. I'm thinking I played.
Leather helmet.
You just call me old?
No. I'm thinking I played when you played. So when you said Jerry Rice and Tim Brown, I'm like,
trying to back up, man.
No. I'm done backpedaling. That was over. I'm retired.
He's a DB, man.
Yeah, I'm done.
I don't even appreciate it. I don't even know where I was going with my story.
You were saying that when they were playing different guys.
I know.
But to answer the question, no.
My thing is, why
do they do what they do?
Why do they grab you guys' money on the TV?
I know. I know.
That is really stupid.
I actually like it. You know why? Because it keeps it like the young guys now who are getting these big contracts. It's because there's been transparency. It's the one thing I actually wish that they had in Hollywood, because in Hollywood they don't have that level of transparency.
They know
you could be working, you could be in entertainment and you can be working next to somebody doing the same or more, and that person is making a brick load.
They can't show it because Hollywood's really bad.
Like so when you see it, because there's no comp really. You're like, oh, I'm doing just as good as this guy. Oh, I should be getting paid.
Well, at least athletics is more meritocracy because you have the numbers, you put up the stats.
What is Hollywood?
That's different, and when you earn it, Hollywood, there's a bunch of bums getting money and are trash.
What are they doing
That's
for
fact,
it?
and they're just getting money. It depends.
What are they doing for it? I don't know.
Well, no, he's right though. That's not false. He might.
I said I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes they pay you for what. You know, they go. You know, but that it's not really meritocracy with acting and all that stuff because you can get away with an average motherfucker. Make them a star. Come on, you see a lot of
No. You see it.
Right.
If it ever came out in Hollywood and you would start to see and you go through all the different projects and you'll see it, I mean, it will blow your mind. I heard the dude from, and I'm forgetting his name. From Ghostbuster, the brother from Ghostbuster.
Ernie Hudson.
Yeah, Ernie. Yeah.
Great guy.
And he says people don't realize Hollywood is probably and is big for this, but you can be popular and poor.
Oh, I believe
see. In football, you can't be popular and poor. You're going to get your
you're
work.
gonna get it, yeah.
But there's nothing constructed that a guy allows this because they say it's subjective. In Hollywood, it's the art. It's subjective.
Right.
One person thinks this person's talented. The other person. Well, it's the same thing. It's the same thing in football or any other sport where they go, that guy can't play. That guy turns out to be Tom Brady and wins 7 Super Bowl rings. You know what I mean? Like, so it's the same thing. You know what I mean? So, all right, let's move into to business.
There's really 18 of those.
I told you there's not 700 cards.
Actually, there's 15. But I'm not gonna go through all of them.
Hey,
Is there really 15?
There's 15 cards, but I'm not gonna go through them because we've touched on this. What was your transition like out of the NFL? People hear a little bit about this, but they don't know how real it is. Whether you made millions of dollars or you made several hundred thousands of dollars in your career, that transition is real. What was your transition like?
So my big thing was I wanted to be done when I couldn't walk anymore. Like the reason why I can't play is like because of some type of injury. Like that's why I'm done. But until then, I wanted to keep playing.
Yeah.
But they stopped calling, and so when they stopped calling, it's like okay, they're telling you, hey, you might not think you're done. Like you're still working out, but we think you're done. And when I say they stopped calling, I gave like a year window to where, all right, if I don't get a call, then I'm done. And so I didn't get a call. It's like my 11th year. I didn't get a call. And then I was like, all right, I'm done. And so when I got done, I was already, business savvy. Like I kind of knew what I wanted to do in a sense. And so I got my realtor's license. I started my kids show and then, just started investing. And so, and so that's what I've been doing. It was super easy. I didn't have any ill intent, any like bad feelings towards the NFL. It was super easy. But I started a routine. Like I wasn't chilling at home and not getting out of bed.
Did you go through the depression phase?
No.
You didn't go? Okay, I did. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that was real because there was an identity crisis. Like, who am I? And then, being 6'6" and walking around, everybody want to actually, still playing.
That's the tough part.
And it's just like, they couldn't see you outside of being an athlete. So that was a weird part. There was a transition period where I just wanted to hide. I didn't want nobody to, because I didn't want to get bothered with that. So
I got those questions.
You didn't get that?
No, because I was so cool. And I was so thankful. I think that's what it was. I had a lot of gratitude leaving the NFL. Like, I wasn't supposed to make as much as money as I did. Even though I was a first rounder, I wasn't supposed to play as long as I did. So I was just super thankful. Especially, I played running back in high school and I was supposed to play that in college. So I switched my position. So I just kept looking back like, man, I've done a lot. I won a Super Bowl. I've done a lot. So I have a lot to be grateful for. And to be honest, I was just so excited. Now I could start my second life. Like I have to find something else to conquer and stuff like that. So I just started.
And you moved into this new space. We can talk investments, because I think that's interesting as well. But you moved into the space and you started your own kid show. You talked about that. And I've reached out and we've talked about what you're doing and I think it's amazing. But Mr. A Adventures, what was the inspiration? Is it when you became a father or did it just something that was always speaking to your heart? Yeah.
So I love acting. And I'm passionate about nutrition, education and sports. And my kids were like on YouTube or watching like Miss Rachel and stuff like that. And so I kind of I just said, you know what, like, let me see if I can do something. Let me just try this out. So I came up with the character, and it was just it was fun. Like once I did it, the voice was a little bit quirky, a little bit loud. Yeah. Like it was.
Where the hell did that come from?
I think I kept watching my kids kept watching a lot of Elmo, and so it was just so high. And then I wanted to appeal to the kids and stuff like that. And then my cousin, who's like my director, videographer, my cousin Kingsley, he was just like, hey, let's try it with the lower voice and stuff like that. And or your regular voice. And then I did that, and it's been much better.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you started Mr. A Adventures. What's the goal for Mr. A Adventures?
Yeah. So we have 3 segments. You'll find me at a park doing jump rope, doing push-ups, teaching kids about fruits and vegetables. You'll find me at like an adventure museum teaching kids about the solar system. And then you'll find me like with professional athletes, asking them different like sports questions and different food questions. And so, I mean, I think to like get on TV, have a show, and I think we're gonna kind of pivot to the cartoon category pretty soon.
And you see a lot of these influencers, a lot of these content creators, moving away from, linear television.
Right.
Is the goal to create kind of like your own thing, like a Mr. Beast? Like, there's Mr. Beast, but there's Mr. A Adventures, who's, really kind of coming up of that younger generation that's coming up, and they watch everything on devices.
Right. And I think that's part of it, because we're meeting them where they are. And so they are on social media and TikTok, and that's where we've been getting a lot of traction. And then we also have our long form episodes on YouTube.
You're on IG?
IG, where everything, TikTok.
What about Nickelodeon? Everything? Oh, Nick
We had
Nick Jr. Nick.
I don't think the kids are watching that. Like,
they're not watching it on there. It's not. I would think that Nickelodeon would start to go for the phone.
Like that generation,
vertical type of stuff.
Yeah, like they're on a whole different trajectory now. Like it's finding,
and sometimes like streaming, like like the speeds, the
speeds
and
the
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Have you thought about Mr. A Adventure, maybe perhaps getting into, because streaming seems to be the next thing. People wants to see what Mr. A Adventure is doing all the time, every time. Are you ready for that level of invasiveness?
I would need the endurance, but again, like my cousin, he's been trying to get me to do that, but I would need to build that endurance. That'd be a lot, because you're on like every single time. Yeah. Imagine being like.
What is
sorry,
that?
I can't.
What are you doing?
I'm doing his.
He's doing a macarona Trump.
Oh wow!
I'm saying, imagine doing that for 24 hours.
He's like, what the hell was
It's
that?
the hand motion.
That's that CTE. I'm telling you.
All right. Let's get back to the locker room. Because I didn't know this about you, but I had read that in the locker room they called you the Black Tim Tebow.
Oh my gosh, you're going deep. Who
found
CJ? Who found this?
Black Tim Tebow. That was. I was like,
what?
I know Prince.
I
didn't know.
He said because I prayed a lot.
Was it pray a lot?
I didn't know about that. Like, what was that like? Were you? Was it like a teasing thing, or was it like did people, like embrace your belief in your Christianity? Like, did they believe?
So I think that I was a virgin before I got married. Yep. So I think that had to look at his.
No. No wonder you're like.
So I think all that, it was just like how they probably thought I was like pure, like haven't drank still to this day and stuff like that. But I embraced it. Like one of my teammates said, man, the only person I'll let date my daughter if they were at the same age as Prince and stuff. I was like, oh, like cool. Like I took that as a compliment and stuff like that. But I got called that, but it was simply because how I lived my life. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna have a real talk with you. We probably grew up in the same type of household.
Yeah.
And it was, focus on your books. Wait till you're married.
Right.
And I still have regrets. I go, man, I wish I would have waited. But I remember being a proud virgin going to San Diego State.
Oh, so you're a virgin to college?
To college. Oh yeah.
Was it by choice?
By choice. Well, yeah, by choice. Yeah, this is how I was raised.
Damn.
No, this is.
Damn.
No, this is.
Couldn't get none. It is what it is. He threw it. You hear him jabbing?
I know, and I'm like
this. Wow, was that my choice?
The only way you disarm it is by letting it go by, and then you acknowledged it. You acknowledged it.
No, he's sneaking, man.
Look, I was prom king, man. Come on. Like,
Okay, I hear you.
prom
And you were
king,
6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, I was two-sport athlete, football, basketball. You know, I'm like,
Yeah.
and so I made that choice.
And you went to STDSUs. Is that what they call it?
What?
STD.
SU. You said SDSU, right?
SDSU, San Diego State. You better
I know
get it
they
right.
call that STDSU.
Damn!
You better look that up.
Well, he had He had no STD.
I'm not saying he did, but I'm saying that's
They never called it that.
Hey, remember this conversation? We're gonna look it
That's
up.
not a
after this.
thing.
It is a thing, but sorry. I told you. Talk about receipts. Talk about receipts. I'm glad I don't just say.
I don't have those receipts.
Okay, but
I don't have those receipts anyway. But I got pressure. I got not bullied, but I got clowned in the locker room because I walked in, freshman year thinking like, oh yeah, I'm a virgin. Like, I'm gonna wait till I'm getting married.
Yeah.
And it was like, what? And I'm talking about it was a relentless pursuit.
Sure.
Like, shut up, man. Like any conversation, like you jump in the conversation, man, shut up, man. You a virgin, man. Shut up, man. You a virgin. And it was that. And then sophomore year, I kind of just
You gave in.
I gave in. And I'm looking, I now know why God designed it. God designed it that way. Like, if I could go back and do it again.
But at least you did it with the Nigerian girl. So. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm getting too comfortable, man. I'm getting too comfortable. Because you said you want to do real talk.
It is real talk.
Okay,
well, she wasn't Nigerian.
No, I'm kidding.
She was not Nigerian.
No, but I hear you. So you gave in
with the Nigerian? No, never.
Hold on. Sorry, I know I'm not the one with the cards, but
go ahead.
But you gave in once, but did you stop? All right, now I did it. I'm gonna stop. I'm away from my wife.
No.
Yes.
No, because it then led into that one of those things. It's kind of like eating sugar, and then and then you're like, I can just have, I can just
sugar,
yeah. And so but if I go back and I look, and I tell my kids this too. I tell my I'm honest in that conversation because the pressure is just conform so you can be like everybody else, and so nobody will. But I'm like, damn, I had something special.
Yeah.
So, but that must have been special when you got married.
100%.
And it was you and your wife. Like that had to have been really, really special.
100%. And I tell everyone this. Yes, I was a virgin, but I wasn't a saint. I'm not going to paint the picture, but I wasn't a saint.
Okay.
But
what does that mean?
It just means that I wasn't. I was semi-experienced. Like I knew some stuff.
Right.
I knew some stuff. I knew some stuff. But what I'm saying is though, after I did get married, and my teammates knew. Hey, like when I came, hey Prince, because I got married during my bye week. Me and my wife, we went to Puerto Rico, which was right there, and then we came back and we had a game that week. They're like, hey Prince, hey, you got married. Like they hyped me up, and then. I guess coincidentally, I started playing better. So then the media asked one of my teammates, Antrell Roll again, why is Prince is playing good? What do you credit to? The boy got married. The boy got some cheat. I don't know how he said it. Yeah. But so the New York Post ran with it and put me on front. Like you guys should search it, but it's just me in the company's like me like it's me like. And it's me and my wife on there and stuff like that. Like Prince plays better because he soils his royal oats. But it was funny.
She's your queen. Oh man. So you go from virgin to 5 kids.
To 5 kids.
What were you? Were you trying to get to like 10? Like what's the?
No.
How'd you get to 5? Like what was it? Was you just banging one after the next?
So the first 2 were back to back. Waited a little bit, and then we had like 3 at the same time.
You had triplets?
Yeah, we had 3 at the same time.
You had triplets?
Yeah.
Triplet?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well, Nigerian.
I know we do the twins. Were you feeding your wife Nigerian food?
Did you look up that?
Yeah, it's a real thing.
It's
from the Pound of Yams.
Yeah. So the stat is Nigeria has the most
That's right.
twins.
They produce the most around twins in the whole world. Yeah, yeah.
That's
And it's because of the yams that we
yams,
eat.
yes.
So you must have doubled down on that.
No.
You did
So-
double. Like, how'd you get
I'm
triplets?
telling you. So this is what happened. So, wife didn't want to have any more kids. We did surrogacy, right? And so surrogate carried twins. I got my wife pregnant before the twins got pregnant.
So it came at the same. And
my wife's one was 6 weeks earlier than the twins came 6 weeks after.
Okay. All right, gotcha.
yeah.
So you're.
So there are embryos. There are kids.
So you're Baba Beji, or in Igbo, how do you guys honor twins? Because I'm Baba. I have twins.
Oh, you have twins.
So I'm Baba Beji. So father of twins. Yeah.
So I'm Baba Amukamara.
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, hold on, Baba Beji is not your.
It's my title, Baba Beji, but that's a Yoruba.
I thought it was Benjamin. I thought Beji was part of your last name.
No.
I thought Benjamin. Say your last name again.
Bila,
Baja Biamila.
Baja Biamila. So Baba Beji.
Beji.
Baba
Beji.
Baba Beji.
Hey,
Baba
hey,
Beji.
hey,
Baba
hey,
Beji.
hey,
Baba
hey,
Beji.
hey.
I'm trying to figure out what's the title for you being up.
I don't know.
Do you know? What's the title?
One more time.
No.
Baba Beji.
Baba Beji. Hey, Baba Beji. Hey, Baba Beji. Hey, Baba. Hey.
All you're saying is father of twins. You're just saying father of
There's a ring
twins.
to it.
Yo, I don't know. I don't know either.
Yeah, we got to find that out. Can we look that up? Igbo, what do they call father of twins for Igbos? That's pretty special, but that's cool. So
Yeah.
five. How's it like? So you have 3 boys, 2 girls?
Yeah. 3 boys, 2 girls. Gosh, you do your research. Yeah, 3. What stats do you have? Like
None. Just trifling their scallywags.
No, but it's a lot of work, but we have a lot of help too. Yeah, we have nannies and stuff that helps.
okay.
I'm sure you have nannies. But
No. I actually never. I put a lot of pressure on my wife. I did. I look back now.
Does she resent you? I'm kidding.
You just don't know it yet. She's building information.
I mean, in the thick of it, we were at each other because it was tough. But I was very, very protective and wanted nobody to touch my kids. And so I did put a lot of pressure, and I'm forever thankful because my wife, that's a lot. You're dealing with 4 kids. Like, verify this. Yeah, verify it.
The safe father of twins in Igbo is Nanke Ijima.
Ijima.
Ijima. Yeah.
Ijima.
Are you saying
Nah.
Ijima or Ejima? You're saying Ejima like you're American.
Yeah.
You're saying Ijima.
I say Ijima.
Which one
I
is
say
it?
Ijima.
Which one is it?
No, I say Ijima.
No, you said Ejima.
I didn't say
You said
Ejima.
Ejima.
Man, you're saying eczema, man. You're saying eczema.
No, it's
Read it, man. You're Igbo. Read it.
What? Man, can I read? Shit.
I don't know. Can you?
Yeah, I sure can. You see how I did it in one take? I get a dumb card. Simply refer to him as a father.
Ijima.
Often using the term like na anye. I think that. Na anye.
They're going to get you on this one.
I don't. They can't because I don't speak Igbo.
They're going to get you.
Na anye.
What's your favorite Nigerian dish?
Oh, it has to be. It's fufu negusi.
Fufu and do you know how to make it?
No.
You don't know how to make it?
No, I don't.
So when you eat it now, how do you?
I don't eat it now.
You don't?
No.
Oh, you bougie now?
No, I'm not bougie now.
Go to a restaurant?
I'm not. No, I don't. I haven't eaten in a while, but I know that's my favorite. My dad calls it. It's our iron tablet. Like it thinks it gives you strength.
Yeah.
But no.
Why'd you stop eating it?
You just got tired of it, right? You feel it's below. What? Oh wait.
No. I haven't had it in a while. Now.
How long is a while?
Since I left home.
Dang.
Over a decade.
Over a while, yeah. But it's my favorite food, though. That's how.
Hey, it's not your favorite food.
No, it's my favorite Nigerian food. I just haven't had it in a while.
Why? So, do you want?
Because I like my food to be made with like quality ingredients. So no one, if I'm gonna eat it.
So you're saying that it's not quality?
If everyone made it, I'm eating it. I want it like.
So you need Erewhon to make Nigerian food?
I need it with organic ingredients.
Organic ingredients?
Yeah.
Like, Pounded yam is organic. What are you talking about?
And then that's what I'm saying.
Egusi is like.
But my dad was making it with. Did he use Quaker oats? Like he was. I don't know if he was using
Quaker oats.
Yeah, I
no,
think
that's not.
I think he was making the.
No, he probably put it inside
Yes,
of Quaker
yes,
oats, but
yes.
he didn't put. Quaker
Oh, he didn't
oats.
put it there. Okay.
No, because Nigerians we're very resourceful. We'll just take this and make this the new bottle for something else. You'd be like, this is dish soap.
Where's the oil? Where's the oil? Where's the shampoo?
Right.
My bad. Well then, yeah. As long as it's organic, I'll eat it.
Okay.
Can you cook it?
Of course, that's how I got twins.
Oh.
In fact, I
You
introduced.
make all that stuff?
Before the twins came, I was showing my wife, Nigerian food. And I was like over there.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Father-in-law was-
Yeah, I didn't grow up a prince. You know what I mean? So I had to actually. I didn't have sister. I only had one sister. I didn't have sisters to do everything for me. So we had to rotate on making food. So I can make it all. The only thing I hated making and I dodged was moi moi. I never. I was like, it was too hard. But my wife can make. She's American. Well, my wife can make moi moi, and she makes pretty good moi moi.
That's cool.
Yeah, she wanted to impress me. It's like, you know what? And now she makes she's pretty good. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So I guess I can go right by this Nigerian food stuff because you don't eat it today. When was the last time you went to Nigeria?
2013. My sister got married.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. She got married there.
Yeah. Cool. Do you plan on taking your kids?
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want them to get sick there or anything. Not saying, well, just because,
I know what you mean.
mosquitoes and stuff like that.
Right. Because they're young right now.
They're young right now.
Yeah, right.
So I want to make sure they're older. And I want them to remember it too. Because first time I
It's a lot of money to if you don't, like, I'm doing this. My kids are now like in their teenage years and we're planning to go to Nigeria. Ooh. And I wanted to wait to where I'm like, yeah, it's a lot of money to fly them out. And then like, you better remember. Like, I don't remember. No, you better remember.
Right.
Yeah. All right. And then Nigerians in the NFL, like it was a thing where it was just Christian Okoye, and then you're part of this legacy where there was just this big explosion of Nigerian players. Why do you think the success of Nigerian players and like the amount of Nigerian players now in the NFL, what do you attribute that to?
Yeah, I would say like the pioneers, the people that came before me, that came before you, and then also I think it's starting. I think their parents are starting to see the Nigerian players play, and they're like kind of like pushing their kids,
allowing it,
allowing it to happen. I mean, even the mixed kids like Jackson Smith and Jigba,
yeah.
Like and you see a lot of these, and then Egbuk
from the Buccaneers. Yes. Why am I forgetting?
Ebuka. Is it Ebuka?
The EGBUKA. Yeah. Egbuka. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like you're starting to see a lot of these guys come in, and I think it's just because the players that came before them.
Yeah. Do you think if football, if they were to do like proper, I know O.C. Umenyiora has been doing a lot to bring NFL, but the NFL plays in Europe and they got Germany and Scotland, they're playing all over. Do you think NFL will ever do like a proper game in Africa, like in Nigeria, since there's so many?
How?
I think they would need to find a stadium.
An air conditioning.
Right. They would need to find. Yeah, I think the
infrastructure.
Yeah, everything would have to be
South
right from
Africa,
outside.
there's some areas in South Africa.
If it's South Africa, I think guys would. I don't think they would do South Africa just because it'd be like, come on, like if you're gonna do Africa, get real, get the.
No, what, really? You're terrible. That would be coming out the stadium.
I'm saying you got to get the real. You got to get the real. You got to go to the real spot.
Get the quarterback.
I would love to see that though. I would love to see the NFL being played because I think like literally if you like what OC's doing, I think we're going to see the explosions only going to.
Well, they're getting a lot. It's like a feeder. Like you're seeing a lot of guys come from there. Yeah,
you're going to see a lot of different talent, a lot of different levels. Even like too the backup quarterback. I didn't even know like we're starting to see now Nigerian quarterbacks. I was like, there's the backup quarter for the Kansas City Chiefs. It was last season. I'm drawing a blank right now, but I'm like, wow, we got Nigeria because usually you got D linemen, cornerbacks. You know what I mean? Like, and then you're now starting to see the offensive linemen, but now you'll start seeing, like, and especially Nigerians and being, in the books and the whole nine. Put a Nigerian quarterback, a starting quarterback, you watch.
It's like, why are you going this way?
My friend.
All right, we got a game. We got this last game for you. We're going to get you out of it. We've held you for a long time. We appreciate you rocking with us.
All right, this is a game. Ready? The Godfrey game. You ready? Stop me when I name a better quarterback than Eli.
Quarterback.
Yeah, quarterback. Ready?
Oh, here we go.
Than Eli. C.J. Stroud. Trevor Lawrence, Justin Herbert, Donovan McNabb, Michael Vick, Matt Ryan, Phil Rivers, Aaron Rodgers.
Stop.
Oh. Stop. You stopped at Phil Rivers or Aaron Rodgers?
Stop at Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Tom Brady,
Stop.
Peyton Manning.
Stop.
He said stop. He stopped. He wasn't going anymore. He said stop.
My friend, stop.
Oh.
That's the only one?
Yeah,
That was it.
That was it.
Oh, okay. Oh,
But you
yeah.
were he didn't blink on all those other names.
Phillip was kind of, but it's just like I still weigh those 2 Super Bowls and 2 Super Bowl MVPs.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Aaron, even though Aaron has 1 Super Bowl, but Aaron I think is the best quarterback to have ever played the game that I played against. Yeah.
That you played during your era.
Yeah.
It was the best. So you're saying that he's better than Tom Brady?
Just from the quarterback position. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. All right. How did that make you feel? Before we bring, we got a surprise for you. How did it make you feel to see Saquon leave the New York Giants and go over to the Philadelphia Eagles and win a Super Bowl?
Nice.
I'm sure that you're still, very much part of the New York Giant family. Like, what was your thoughts on that?
I mean, I'm player first before team, so I'm happy for him. I mean, think about it. He made the best decision for him, made a lot of money going there, then won a Super Bowl there, and then I mean, he's got a lot from going over there, and it wasn't. I mean, from what we've seen, the information we have, it wasn't his fault in the sense.
If you were in the front office, what would you have done? If you were in the front office of the New York Giants?
The thing is that Saquon was not going to, I mean, let me ask you, what position changes the trajectory of a team? What's the one position, most important position?
Quarterback.
Exactly. So is running back even in top 3 or top 4? Come on. They're not, but the reason why Saquon, Eagles.
So you're saying quarterback? I'm going to go D end is
Pass rusher or something?
Pass rusher is probably the second.
And then what?
A tackle?
Offensive? No, offensive.
And you got it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you got.
Okay, then corner, then receiver. That's what I'm saying. So the Eagles were already prime, and you already have AJ Brown and Devontae Smith out there. You have Jalen Hurts. You have a great defense.
But he wasn't just a regular running back.
I know he wasn't. But let me ask you this: Would Saquon have had those numbers with the Giants? I don't think he would have, because they didn't have the type of team that the Eagles have. It was the best decision for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So it's not the GM's fault for the Giants, because, that was the thing. He probably didn't see that value. Yes. Has Saquon done a lot for us? Has he played through injury? Has he busted his butt? Yes. Does he deserve a payday? Yes. Is it with us? No. It's with someone and he got paid. So.
All right. You remember how you were popping off at the mouth earlier? You popping off
when I was on Godfrey?
No. When you were saying that you were the best athlete in your family?
Yeah.
Well, we got your sister here.
Shut up.
You got your sister here. Promise. Yeah. Now this is a real athlete, because you and I were in the same country at the same time, because you were in the Olympics. You were representing Nigeria.
You were there?
Absolutely. I was working on the broadcast team for
was there
NBC.
too?
Yeah, I was there.
Which one?
For Tokyo.
Tokyo.
2021. Yeah, because that's right. You see that? That's how much of an athlete. That was a slight flex if you didn't catch it.
You got it.
Which one? Which I'm sorry.
They can't help it.
Which one were you? I played in multiple Olympics. I'm curious. Yeah. Your brother's popping off saying that he was the best athlete. Who would you say is the best athlete in the house?
Okay, I would say that he's the better athlete because he's a male.
I didn't want to say that, because I didn't want them to come.
But I'm the best girl athlete.
Okay.
Obviously. Hey.
But if you go pound for pound, there's a way to equalize it, right? If you go pound for pound, you can do it like in respects to the sport and your I don't know the equation. Ask AI, but like one-on-one basketball, who wins?
We've done it so many times.
No, the thing is, he has like stipulations, like only 2 dribbles. Like
what's the
like?
You're a hooper. 2 dribbles. How many dribbles should it take you to get to the cup?
And then all he does is back me down.
Yeah, oh, that's not fair. That's not fair. Yeah, that's not fair.
Exactly. So Given
Who wins one-on-one? He didn't ask the stipulation. Who wins?
Okay, chill. Okay, he wins, but I beat him in shooting.
What? Yeah,
You beat it. You beat him in
He
shooting.
does
Okay.
not come close. Like, I'm close in a one-on-one. But shooting, like, not even close.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a lie. Come on, man.
Are you a good shooter?
Yeah, of course.
Three-pointers, nasty.
She's an Olympian. Put some spec on it.
Whoa.
Two-time Olympic.
Nice, nice.
What was that like, and how was that like? I've often wondered that. Grew up here in the States.
Mm-hmm.
What was the process like that for you going over and saying, "Hey, look, I want to represent Nigeria," and what was that like? You were drafted, to the WNBA for the
Yeah.
Mercury. Like, but what was that like going in and representing Nigeria?
It was like a dream come true. Like, being able to play in front of my family the second time, and then just representing the whole country of Nigeria was like, it comes with so much pride, and I had so much fun. The first time it was during COVID, so
Yeah.
we couldn't watch like other games or anything. But like the second time, my family was there, like I said, and then being able to watch USA, meet with all the athletes, like it was a dream come true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
But she's part of the Nigerian women's basketball team. My cousin did a documentary.
Oh, yeah, she
My
did.
cousin
Yeah.
Adeswa.
Yeah, it's coming
Okosun.
soon.
Yeah,
Coming
she did a
soon.
documentary on just what they're going through
Yeah.
financially, spiritually, mentally.
Yeah.
And my cousin showed me this like some months ago.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, and you brought it, I said, are you in this documentary? And I'm my cousin. So I think this is perfect timing. So
Yeah,
maybe we
perfect
get this going. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, what's the name of the documentary?
I don't even know.
Losers.
Losers.
Hey, you better watch your mouth.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
Don't listen to me.
Look at. We were the only African country that ever went to
No,
quarterfinals.
which is great. No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying I don't.
That's
no, I just saw,
that's a big deal.
Yeah.
I saw
it
raw
is.
footage. I didn't. It was because she was putting it together. I saw raw footage. I said, "This looks good." It was like a sizzle reel. I was like, "Damn, this is good. I need to." So I said, "I'll try to do my best because I know people make films. I know people finance them."
Yeah.
So yeah, this just it reiterates it. I'm like, "What? This is great."
So you're gonna finance it?
No, man.
You were speaking so fast.
Hey, I'm gonna call you and be like, yo, man, need some help. My fault. Need some help. Need some help, man.
You're like, hey, man. Oh, he already talking on the phone. I do have a question for you. Like the Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, that whole thing. I thought and still think that the way that has been portrayed has been there's a lot of missed opportunity in capitalizing on the quote unquote feud. Where do you think that feud has, or what it has done for the WNBA as far as like elevating just the awareness and the attention for the women, and even when it comes down to pay?
Yeah, it has garnered a lot of viewership, gained a lot of fans through it. They're both great players, and I think social media just heightened their beef. I don't even think there's a beef. Like, it was just
It was
talking
neat. I thought it
trash on the
helped
court.
a lot.
It definitely helped a lot.
Packed in
Yeah,
the
got-
the stadium. I thought it was great. You needed it.
Yeah, got both of them paid. Like, they're doing great
Awesome.
outside of basketball.
And
so.
I think too, it's put a lot of pressure into it. I think, and maybe I'm wrong with this, but I think when it comes to women, people don't necessarily respect that same type of
Yeah.
competitive beef.
Yeah.
But we saw the same exact thing happen with Magic Johnson and Larry Bird.
Yeah.
And that's when the NBA was kind of going down. Well, it was already down. And it was the Magic Johnson and the Bird era that brought the
And then they put
NBA.
the black-
and then Michael
and
Jordan
the
came
race
out
thing,
after
too.
that.
The race thing was smart too, because it's like black girl versus white girl.
Yeah, yeah.
It's always works. That sells black girl versus white girl.
You know what was the issue? Because Caitlin Clark did that same thing in the game before.
Dang, we hear whose side you on.
No, I'm not on his side, but Caitlin did that same thing. And so when Angel Reese did it, I mean, she kind of did it like,
She got it in her face.
yeah, it was a little too much.
No, but you can't do it and not expect it to get dished back.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta.
So
It all worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Money wise, it's all about making
Oh,
money.
yeah,
it's all-
yeah,
It's all money. It's all
exactly.
You think there will be ever a time where WNBA players are making, Not the same amount because there's been the NBA has been around a lot longer. But do you think there will be a time where WNBA players are making millions and millions of dollars?
Oh yeah, they're currently in a CBA negotiation right now. So like, and they're asking for millions. Like I guess the WNBA already offered them like $2 million starting. They're like, no, we're not taking that. Like they want more. Like it's crazy. It's gonna be crazy to see like what they come up with. Because what
do you when you hear people say like the numbers doesn't justify it? When you look at like, hey, the WNBA is losing millions and millions of dollars each season. Like how does one justify the numbers and is the CBA based off of future? Is it based off of what should that number be based off of?
Ooh, I wish I could talk fluently in this, but I can't. But you know,
they're getting new TV contracts. So I think those are being negotiated. So I think that's where they're thinking the money will go to. And then also, like they're probably thinking like, okay, if they're coming in at this number, we know that's not the highest number they can come at. There's more room in that, but.
And Chiney Ogwumike and Nneka Ogwumike does a perfect job illustrating it and talking about it, so like you can understand on their social media.
No, they've done a great job, and I follow that. And I think because I think that there's something more there too, growing women's sport. Not only like because I want to see the WNBA really succeed because you see what they're doing in track and field now with Athlos, and growing, women's track and field, and then you're going to start to see other women's sports really start to garner that attention. But it's really untapped territory, so it's pretty cool to be sitting with, a real
two-time,
a real Olympian. Have you ever played in the Olympics before?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Oh. Now they're bringing flag football.
He's doing pickleball. Pickleball. I knew it. Pickleball.
Wait, hold on. They're going to do flag football, though. You think you might?
Come on, man. Who wants to do that, man?
He wants to play pickleball.
So you wouldn't want to play in the Olympics?
I'm not trying to get my body to that. You still got to be fast.
Yeah, you still get hurt, man.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Dumb
that.
old.
Pickleball, though.
Pickleball.
All right.
Let's see if your brother will be a two-time Olympian in pickleball. We'll see. You never know. You did it before in the NFL. I want to say thank you guys, though. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us.
154. We all connected, baby. You already know. I'm talking 154. We bringing Africa around the whole globe. Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like, ain't no place